Holy Grail, the Larry O'Brien Trophy, is in the house tonight as the winner of this game wins it for the first time in their franchise history. Thunder and Pacers in a Game 7. Welcome to Paycom Center. Loud City, exceptionally loud and electric in anticipation. Pacers come in having evened the series with a resounding 108-91 Game 6 victory at 3 apiece on Thursday under the guidance of their future Hall of Fame head coach Rick Carlisle at age 65. 86 wins in the playoffs, that's 10th high. He guided the Mavericks to the 2011 NBA title against the favored Miami Heat. Tyrese Halliburton playing through that calf issue, a two-time All-Star at the point for the Pacers. 6'5", 185, a fifth-year pro from Iowa State, averaging 17 points, right at 9 assists on this playoff run. Andrew Nembhard at the shooting guard position, a 6'5", 193, third-year pro from Gonzaga, pumping in 12.5 points a game. He is 8th in three-point accuracy in the playoffs at 45+%. Aaron Nesmith is number 5 in that regard at 49%. He goes at the small forward at 6'5", 215, a fifth-year pro from Vanderbilt, averaging 13 points, 5.5 rebounds a night. Starting power forward is the leading scorer for the Pacers, a three-time All-Star in Pascal Siakam at 6'8", 230, a ninth-year pro from New Mexico State, averaging 20.7 points, 6.5 rebounds a game. And Miles Turner, second among playoff participants in block shots at 2.1, will man the middle at 6'11", 250, a 10th-year pro from Texas, averaging 14 points, just under 5 rebounds a night. Now it's time for you to meet the Western Conference champion Thunder starting 5 for Game 7 of the NBA Finals.
Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, number 2, point guard, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Throws it away. Shai the steal. 12 on Holmgren. Driving left. Down the lane to the rim. Lays it up left-handed. Lays it home. And he's hacked in the act by Nesmith.
Jalen Williams, number 8, small forward for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Caruso the steal. Long leading Dub. Sidestepping. Halliburton scoops, scores, and he's hacked in the act. And ain't one coming.
Dort, number 5, guard, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Kicks out of a double to Dort on the right flank, who fires a rainbow three out Halliburton and nails it. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball.
Isaiah Hartenstein, 55, center, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Jalen back with pick by Hartenstein. Whips it inside to Isaiah to the rim. Throws down a big two-hand in-your-face Miles Turner sledgehammer slam.
Chet Holmgren, number 7, athlete, Oklahoma City Thunder.
Settles from the wing for a three that's up short. Holmgren a ferocious flush on the follow. He's scored now 6 straight, Thunder within 1.
This is Mark Dagnall, and we're the Oklahoma City Thunder.
ThunderClan in the Oklahoma Road Blue on their home floor tonight with white numerals and letters trimmed in orange, yellow, and navy blue. Pacers are in their yellow background jerseys and shorts for this Game 7. Navy blue numerals and letters trimmed in white. James Capers, Josh Tibbins, Sean Wright blow the whistles. James Williams on hand should he be needed as an alternate. And David Guthrie mans the replay center in Secaucus, New Jersey. Thunder have some Game 7 experience, including on this playoff run. They took apart the Denver Nuggets in the Western Conference semifinals in this building, 125-93. And they are 3-0 in previous Game 7s in their history, all of those wins coming at home. For the Pacers, they're 2-5 historically in Game 7s on the road, but they're coming off of a year ago, a big road win to win the Eastern Conference semifinals with a victory of 130-109 at New York at Madison Square Garden. Thunder moving left to right across your radio dial this opening half, and the Pacers from right to left. Holmgren in tandem with Hartenstein, and it'll be Chet jumping center with Miles Turner. Eager anticipation throughout the course of this state for what will be an historic night. Josh Tibbins going to toss it up between the two big men. He enters the center circle. Game 7 is underway. Turner back taps to Halliburton, so the Pacers have it to begin Game 7. They'll have it by rule to begin the 4th. Siakam straight away to Nembhard. Shadowed by Dub, retreats to midcourt. Gets a Turner pick. Grinding right. Pulls up, elevates. 13-foot jumper on the way, good. Poorly defended initial sequence by the Thunder. No contest on the Nembhard mid-ranger gives Indiana a 2-0 lead. Dort picked up by Halliburton, giving to Dub, who's lifted out front. Back of the Hartenstein pick. Whirling left to the baseline. Elevates, floats a 7-footer. Block going up by Nesmith, who grabs a loose ball. Outletting left to Nembhard. Giving to Halliburton. Back to Nembhard. Driving by Chet. Shovels right corner Turner. Pump fakes. Whips it cross court left to Halliburton. Slides by Dort for a straightaway 3 that's negated because Dort, after the maneuver by Halliburton, reached out and grabbed him. Side out Indiana on the first foul of Game 7. Pacers started Game 6 at home 0 of 8, but they recovered to win the game handily by 17. Nembhard off the inbound, chased down by J-Dub. 10 to shoot. Left wing Turner does. It's a wing three that's up, off. Long rebound tumbles out. Holmgren has his first. Gives him the backcourt to Dort. Lugans plods ahead, straight away to Hartenstein. Wide left to Shea. Shea draws two. Crosses over on Neesmith to the foul line in the lane. Fades and fires. 13-foot jumper on the way. Ties the game at 2. So Shea is the answer to the Thunder's first scorer in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Gilgeous-Alexander averaging 34 a game at home in this series. Siakam wide open, cranks an angle left three-pointer that he buries unguarded. Nembhard found him, and nobody recovered on Siakam on a pick and pop. 5-2 Indiana. Pacers, the best three-point shooting team in the playoffs. Dub out front, chased by Neesmith. Working slot left. Grinding baseline, no pass yet, gives to Shea. Slicing right on Nembhard. Reversing, spinning from the baseline, 4 to shoot. Lost the ball off his leg, runs it down on the wing. 2 to shoot. Pump fakes, leans in, fires. A bank shot that's not close. Loose ball gobbled up by Siakam, and a loose ball foul coming on Holmgren. So the Thunder, as in Indiana in Game 6, a real rough time getting a good look at the rim, not moving the basketball, a lot of dribbling, no assists yet. 2 minutes into Game 7, Indiana leads at 5-2. Nembhard picked up by Dub across the timeline. Andrew gets a Siakam pick, same play to the other side. Nembhard right wing, out front to Turner. Now Halliburton handles. Back to Nembhard, slot right, Holmgren on it. Neesmith down in the lane. Nembhard driving on Holmgren, across his body floats up, and Holmgren blocks it. Nembhard gets it back, left corner to Siakam, 5 to shoot. Twirling on Dub, pulls up, fires an 18-foot jumper, an air ball, overshooting the rim, well defended. SGA has got the rebound as the Thunder get it back, down 5-2, 2:10 in. Shea slashing right, a step, down the lane, hit by Nembhard, by Neesmith rather. They say no continuation of James Capers, side out Thunder. Neesmith clocks Shea on a drive-by in the lane, and apparently got him before he gathered. Side out OKC. 16 on the shot clock. Boy, the middle opened wide, and Gilgeous-Alexander burst free, but couldn't get it up quickly enough against Neesmith's illegal defense. 9:45 left in the first. Thunder have been held to 2 points on a 1-of-3 shooting start. Dub out front, draws 2. Kicks left wing to Shea. Closed out by Nembhard. Jab steps, isolated. Grinds baseline, elevates and fires, fadeaway 16-foot jumper, nothing but net. So Shea's got the 2 Thunder successes at 5-4. Nembhard across the timeline, holds and cross court to the Halliburton, back with pick by Turner. Halliburton dancing, shoveling left on Hartenstein, down the lane, lays it up, blocked by Shea, gobbled up by Holmgren, big time rejection by SGA, the MVP. Gilgeous-Alexander across the timeline, wearing a blue headband tonight. Slashing left, contained by Turner, gives it up to Hartenstein between the rings. Isaiah attacking Turner, blast to the middle, can't free. Left wing kicks out to Dub with 8 to shoot. Slides baseline, who's open? Holmgren is left to the paint, pump faking Siakam, spins and fades, 12-foot jumper on the way, tickles the rim that tumbles in. Holmgren gives the Thunder a 6-5 lead, scoring 4 straight. 8:55 left in the opening quarter. Halliburton whirling out front, back of the Siakam pick. Dort fights over it. Halliburton to the right wing, contained. Gives deep right corner to Turner. Near midcourt, Siakam hands to Halliburton. Sliding left. Cross court right, Turner. Closed out by Holmgren. Burrows left. Across the lane, pump fake. Spins. Feeds Siakam. Slot left, Halliburton wide open. 2 to shoot he does. An angle left three-pointer that's good. So the Pacers, excellent ball movement. Their second assist and their second made 3 give them an 8-6 lead. Halliburton's first bucket comes with 8:25 left in the first. Holmgren right wing to Dub between the rings. Passes to Holmgren off the left side high. Trying to go on Siakam, can't. Straight away to Dub, 10 to shoot. Jalen on the handle. Burrowing left. Across his body floats a bank shot, no good. A lot of contact, no whistle. Nembhard's got the miss. Thunder are 3 of 5 to start. Halliburton wide open, snaps off another angle left three-pointer. That's good. So the Thunder not getting Halliburton in transition. He makes them pay as Indiana goes up 11-6 with 7:55 left in the first. They've made 3 of 4 threes. Thunder yet to take a three-point shot. J-Dub crosses over on Neesmith, can't free. High post to Hartenstein, down the lane. Dort up and under. Twirls a right-hand reverse layup up and in. The middle opened wide. Hartenstein found Dort slash cutting. Thunder within 3 at 11-8. Siakam up front. Played by Hartenstein. Angles right. The athletic wing into the paint. Steps away, fires a contested 16-foot fling that's off. Well played by Hartenstein. Holmgren high for his 3rd rebound. Thunder down 3-11-8. Gilgeous-Alexander fed the outlet. Splits defenders down the lane. Dashing lays it up. Knocked down by Neesmith. The foul called against Neesmith. Gilgeous-Alexander got plastered by Neesmith going up. That's Neesmith's 2nd foul. And Rick Carlisle's arguing the call with 7:21 left in the opening quarter. That's the Pacers' 2nd team foul. SGA paid the price, but gets to the free throw line, looking to pull the Thunder within 1 in an 11-8 game. Indiana's gotten up 2 more shots than the Thunder. Neither side has turned it over yet. The Pacers have the game's only 3 fast break points. Gildas Alexander in the series, averaging 30.5 a game as he nails the first free throw. And he's knocked down 87% in this series. For the playoffs, averaging 9.3 free throw attempts a game. Holmgren out with 2 points and 3 boards, 1 block. Caruso is on. Alex sees the Thunder down 2 at the moment, 11-9 in Game 7 with 7:21 left in the opening quarter. Gildas Alexander deliberate. Snaps off the second, looks good and is. So the Thunder have scored the game's last 4. Benedict Mathurin in for the injury plague, or I should say the foul plague. Neesmith, who sits down with 2. Nembhard across the timeline, checked by Caruso. He's between the rings to Turner. Miles angles left, giving to Halliburton. Angling and pulling up. The three-pointer that way no good. Loose ball tipped out. Mathurin has it. Straight away to Halliburton. He cranks a 28 for three-pointer that's online and good. Thunder cannot allow that. The Pacers now have made 4 3-pointers, and that was a retrieval of a missed shot for a 14-10 Indiana lead. So they've done a good job getting off quickly in this 7th game. 6:58 left in the opening quarter. A timeout call by the Thunder. The Thunder have gotten up 4 fewer shots than the Pacers in Game 7. And Mark Daigneault told me the possession battle is going to be huge to find a way to win this one. This is Thunder basketball.
Thunder fans, the Thunder are playing excellent basketball. And MidFirst Bank has a great way for you to show our All-Stars your support. Score $200 and a Thunder or Rumble debit card when you open a new MidFirst checking account. Use your $200 to buy fan gear or MVP-worthy apparel. Bank like a champion with the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Learn more today at midfirst.com/thunderup. Member FDIC.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/Smart Hours.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center, where the Pacers an early 4-point lead over Oklahoma City on the strength of 4 of 6 3-point shooting to start the game. Indiana with 4 assists on their 5 makes overall. Here's Matt Pinto.
Thanks to the incredible support of Thunder fans, the Thunder Community Foundation raised over $136,000 through the playoffs raffle presented by OG&E. On top of that, OG&E contributed an additional $45,000, bringing the total to more than $181,000 raised to support youth where they live and play. A huge thank you to everyone who participated and to OG&E for their continued commitment to our community. Well, the early results not favorable for the Thunder. They're minus 12 in points off three-pointers, and Tyrese Halliburton, who was 4 of 18 from 3 the previous 3 games in the series, has made himself right at home to start this one. 3 of 4 from distance. He has 9 to lead all scorers. Indiana getting up 4 more shots than the Thunder as a result of 2 offensive rebounds. Neither side has turned it over yet. But Indiana finding comfort early offensively. You never want to allow that to happen as a home team defensively. Alex Caruso, Isaiah Hartenstein, J-Dub, SGA, and Lou Dort for the Thunder against Benedict Mathurin, Obi Toppin, who had 20 in Game 6 on Thursday. Pressing up full court, the ball lobbed inbound to Caruso, along with Miles Turner, Andrew Nembhard, and Tyrese Halliburton for the Pacers. Caruso on the handle, gives high post right to Hartenstein, crowded by Turner, looking, holding. Works the dribble, sends it to Shea straight away. Jump passing left wing to Caruso, wide open, snaps off a three that's online and in there. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. That's OKC's first tray of Game 7. Well done by SGA on the penetration and kick out for the Thunder's third assist. 14-13 Pacers. 5.5 gone by in the first as Nembhard blasts left, jump stops baseline, whips the ball out front to Halliburton. Angling right, draws two. Keeps the dribble alive, cross courts it left to Nembhard, touch passing to Turner for an angle right pump fake. Dish left wing Nembhard, left corner Mathurin, pump fake and closed out by Caruso. 3 to shoot, 2 to shoot. He cranks a left wing three that's up short. Well defended sequence there. The Thunder were wise to every Pacer pass. Hartenstein has the miss, giving to Dub. Thunder seek the lead as Jalen loses his balance. Is on the floor, gathering the ball. Then Nembhard comes over and ties him up, and there'll be a jump ball between those two at midcourt. As I think Dub's looking around saying, is that not a foul? I got tackled. Apparently not. 6:01 left in the opening quarter. OKC down one. A solid shooting start, but Oklahoma City's gotten up 4 fewer shots than Indiana. 5 of 8 for Oklahoma City with 3 assists. Dub should win the tip against Nembhard, and we're going to see what the clock situation is. Did Jalen Williams surrender possession to Nembhard becomes the question, because there's 24 on the shot clock right now. 6:01 left in the opening quarter. Pacers hot from 3, 4 of 7 from beyond the arc early on. They have 4 assists on their 5 makes. And there's a dozen seconds put back on the shot clock. Again, Dub should control this tip against the guy that's 3 inches shorter. Both in the crouch. Dub tips with the left hand back to Hartenstein. Thunder got to go here, and we have what call? They're going to re-jump it. Okay. Not a fan of this crew when I saw the designation, and not a fan of what I'm seeing so far tonight. 6 minutes in to the opening quarter of Game 7. They're coming back to the scorer's table for what? If you're re-jumping, there's no time off the clock. Ben Shepard's going to check in at the next dead ball for the Pacers, along with TJ McConnell. This time Dub easily controls, but deep in the backcourt to Hartenstein, who gathers with 10 to shoot. Gives to SGA. Thunder got to be aware of the clock. Shea across the timeline, double. Slashing left. Kicks out right wing. Caruso open again for 3. Lost it. And he sticks it to Ching at Thunder money ball. AC for 3. Thunder 16, the Pacers 14. He brings a big lift off the bench as a future NBA champ. Halliburton got away with the travel, sets up Turner up top, left wing Nembhard, drives by Dub. Floats it up left-handed, no good, but Dub is called for a reach-in foul. That will be the Thunder's third team foul. Jalen Williams committing his first. Andrew Nembhard does a good job contorting his body anytime you breathe on him, and that time he got benefit by cracking his neck and back after Dub reached in. He can tie the game up with 2 successful free throws. Nembhard has been a pesky defender throughout this series, and at times a big-time scorer. He knocks down the first foul shot. Nembhard from the line at 86% on this playoff run. Has been in double figures in 4 of the previous 6 games for the Pacers off the bench. Mathurin out, Ben Shepard in. Shepard known for his defense. As Nembhard looks to tie the game. He does. Our second tie tonight. 3 lead changes early in Game 7 at 16 apiece. Gilgeous-Alexander works a dribble across the timeline, and Nembhard picks him up closer to the basket. Shea gives to Casey Wallace, who's checked in. Now back to SGA off the stutter step. Gives to Caruso slashing. A step on Turner, lays it up left-handed, no good. Tripped up by Turner, no whistle. And Nembhard has the miss, giving to Halliburton. Streaking back. Contained on the wing by Shea. Retreats. Dancing on the dribble. Stutter steps. Shea all over him. Near midcourt to Nembhard with 10 to shoot. Blasting left to step on Wallace. Kicks in the corner. Top it. Closed out by Dort. Straightaway Halliburton. Falls down. Loses the ball. Caruso has it. 2-on-1 with Shea. Shea down the lane. Tips to Dub for the 2-hand dunk. Halliburton still down. Timeout Pacers. Halliburton lost his balance a lot like in Game 5 here. And he has not yet gotten up. 4:55 left in the opening quarter. OKC has the lead at 18-16. His turnover, the first of Game 7, has him down in tears, and you hate to see that. Oklahoma City spurts the other way for the easy transition basket to lead 18-16 with 4:55 left in the opening quarter, and the entire Pacer team is out in front of the Thunder bench to attend to Tyrese Halliburton. Well, really tough to watch. Hopefully he somehow will be okay. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smart hours.
Riverwind is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwinds.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. Tyrese Halliburton has been helped into the Pacers locker room. In the first 7 minutes of this game, Tyrese had scored 9 of his team's 16 points. Here's Matt Pinto.
Has a towel over his face. He's in tears. John Halliburton, his dad, is on hand and obviously very concerned, as is everybody in this building. You just hate to see that happen. A non-contact scenario as he tried to push off that right foot and ankle. There was nothing there. He fell to the deck, lost the ball. Game was tied at 16 when he fell down with about 4:58 left. The Thunder cashed in a dunk in transition as a result of the first turnover in Game 7, and major concern for Tyrese Halliburton, who I'd be shocked if he returns tonight. Join the loudest fans in the league and become a quarter-season ticket member. Get ahead of the game and place your deposit for the 300 level now at okcthunder.com/memberships. Thunder a solid job of getting to Pacer shooters. Indiana is at 41%, 5 of 12. And OKC has out-assisted Indiana up 18-16 with 4:55 left in the opening quarter, 5-4. So TJ McConnell is on with Ben Shepherd, Benedict Mathurin, Obi Toppin, 4 subs, and Pascal Siakam for Indiana. It's Alex Caruso, J-Dub, SGA, Kaysen Wallace, and Lou Dort. This is dissolved into small ball late in the first quarter in Game 7. McConnell across the timeline, picked up by Wallace. TJ's been tremendous in this series. Lifted high left Siakam near midcourt to Mathurin. Thunder extend their pressure. Straightaway Shepherd, 8 to shoot beyond the arc on the dribble weave to McConnell. Bounce feeds, right wing Mathurin. Closed out by Caruso, 4 to shoot. Straight up to McConnell, dashing left down the lane, spins, fades. An air ball going up as he was swallowed up by 2 defenders. That'll be the second consecutive Indiana turnover. Great job converging on McConnell deep in the shot clock, not allowing him at 6'1" to loft and stick a patented mid-ranger with excellent footwork. Thunder lead by 2. Gilgeous-Alexander guarded by Shepherd, gets a Wallace pick, tries away from it, busting down the lane. Whips it left corner, Caruso up with another rainbow 3 that's online. He back rimmed that one though. Tumbles out to Mathurin, receiving the Pacers' 6th rebound. They're up 6-5 in boards. Mathurin slashing right base on Dub, contained, doubled, whips it out front to Siakam. Pump fakes, got away with the travel, down the lane spurting, lays up a right-hand effort and scores it as Caruso's called for a foul. That's the Thunder's 3rd team foul. Pascal Siakam clearly switched his pivot foot on the move. That will always help. It's 18-all as Siakam scores his second basket of Game 7. And Alex Caruso called for his first foul. So the Thunder, I beg your pardon, that's team foul number 4. They're at the foul limit. Indiana still has 2 to give. Chet Holmgren in, J-Dub out with a couple of points and 1 assist. Kenrich Williams on for the first time in Game 7. Joining Holmgren, SGA, Kaysen Wallace, and Alex Caruso. Siakam looks to give the Pacers back the lead. There have been 3 lead changes, 3 ties in the opening quarter of Game 7. Pascal eyes the rim, cranks it and misses. Loose ball tipped up. Gildas Alexander clears, grabbing his second rebound. He got 3 assists and 6 points. Shea sizing up Matherin, swooping baseline. McConnell accompanies him. He backs down, spins and fades, 15-foot jumper up, and air ball. McConnell, a lot of body, no whistle. When do they call a foul on the guards for the Pacers? Matherin back off the miss. Sizing up Holmgren, slashing left. Bullies, floats it up. Aaron, Chet, excellent defense. Caruso's got the miss, giving to SGA. Hits ahead to Kenrich Williams, back against a set Indiana defense to Shea. Blasting and kicking to Caruso, sets his feet, squares the shoulders, and missed the 3. Rebound fought for. Kenrich Williams has it. Whips it out front to SGA straight away. To the trailing Wallace, right wing Caruso. Up the sideline to Wallace, back to SGA between the rings. Slashing left on Shepard. Down the lane, pulls up. One-legged 7-foot jumper gives the Thunder back a 20-18 lead. Shea getting to his spots, has 8. McConnell back at the top and pick. Whirling left to the paint, sets up top and up top. Burrows baseline on the run, floats it up errantly. Rebound gathered by Holmgren. Well-defended sequence there by Kenrich Williams. Gildas Alexander waits for some friends. Thunder by 2, 3 minutes left in the first. SGA picked up by McConnell. Grabbed by McConnell. Working top of the key, grabbed again by McConnell, no whistle. Kicks out right wing to Holmgren. Driving on top and floats a runner in the lane that he nails from 7 feet away. Well done off the bounce. As Mark Daigneault's all over Josh Tibbin. Call a foul on McConnell. 22-18. Siakam with 2:40 left in the first. Gives the ball left flank to McConnell. Cross court right to Shepard. Back to McConnell straight away against Wallace. TJ off the right elbow to Siakam. Pump faking. Fires an 18-foot rainbow on Ted Holmgren and rattles it in. Tough shot. Siakam quiets the crowd. He's got 7 in 7 minutes and pulls Indiana back within 2 at 22-20. Thunder won the first quarter and 4 of the 6 in this series. Caruso off the left side on the handle. Gives to Holmgren. Retreating to midcourt, giving to SGA. He draws a double of Toppin and Matherin. Now he's singled up on Ben Matherin. 7 to shoot. Gets a screen from Kenrich Williams. Stutter steps. Crosses over. 2 to shoot does. Lost it 18-footer left of the paint. A horrible shot there under duress. It's short. McConnell's got the miss. Right wing Shepard. Back to McConnell in transition. Thunder retreat well. 22-20 Oklahoma City. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. McConnell back of a top and pick. Settles in left wing. Holmgren on a switch. Kicks the ball cross court. Caruso swipes it. Intercepts it in midair. Alex up the left side, shadowed by Shepard. Pacers are back. Thunder set up their half-court attack. 1:35 left in the first, leading 22-20. Gildas Alexander picks up the dribble, smothered by McConnell. Wide right to Kenrich Williams. Back to Shea at the logo. Dips the ball to Kenrich. Slashing right on top and across the body for pump fake. Can't get it off. 3 to shoot. Wallace, left wing. Pump fakes. Steps inside. Fires a bank shot that's way off from 20 and a shot clock violation. Never hit the rim. Both teams digging in defensively. Thunder are 9 of 18 shooting thus far. The Pacers 7 of 17. Indiana's got 3 of the 4 turnovers thus far in Game 7. J-Dub enters, sitting down Caruso. Aaron Wiggins on for the first time for the Thunder as well. It's Holmgren, Kenrich Williams, Cason Wallace, J-Dub, and Wiggins for the Thunder. McConnell pestered deep in the backcourt by Wallace. OKC 22, Indiana 20. McConnell pedals across the timeline. Works the right baseline, pulls up, lost a 16-foot jumper that's short. Leaping rebound Dub up the left side to Wallace. Cason pushing, bullying. Sifts the ball right wing to Dub. Sets up Kenrich Williams, a long straightaway 3. Looks good, but he back rimmed it. Long rebound tumbles out untouched. Williams without hesitation. Stroked it early in the clock. Thunder 2 of 5 from beyond the arc. The Pacers 4 of 7 in a 22-20 game. Both offenses stuck in the mud here the last couple of minutes. McConnell on the handle. Yet to strike. He's played 4 minutes. TJ in a 1-4 set. Yo-yos the bounce. Wallace gives him space. Shot clock at 12. 40 seconds left in the opening quarter. Thunder by a bucket. McConnell back of a Matherin pick. Gives to Benedict. Slashing right. Floats it up. Misses short. Got his own miss. Lays it up on the follow and lays it in. It's tied at 22. So Matherin's got 2 rebounds, both on the offensive glass. It's tied. Wiggins back quickly. Shadowed by Siakam. Whips the ball between the rings to Dub. A 13-second difference game to shot clock. Jalen sheds Shepard. Down the lane. Lays it up left-handed. Scoops and scores. A lot of contact, no whistle. J-Dub swoops, scoops, and delivers. It's 24-22. Last shot time. Shot clock off. 18 seconds left in the first. McConnell hounded by Wallace. Just inside midcourt. 8 seconds left. Shot clock off. McConnell stripped by Wallace. Goes to get it. Shovels to Holmgren. Down the lane. Side step McConnell. Bump going up. Floats it up no good, but he goes to the free throw line with 1.3 left. in the opening quarter. So the Thunder have solved McConnell in this first quarter. Halliburton went to the locker room with 4:55 left in the quarter with an injury. And since that time, Thunder have swarmed McConnell, and that time Wallace has picked his pocket at midcourt. Holmgren to the free throw line, 1.3 left in the quarter. Chet, 4 points, 4 rebounds, and a block thus far in Game 7. Misses a foul shot. He's been nearly 100% at the line in this series, 18 of 20 now, as Tony Bradley's going to check in for Indiana with 1.3 left in the first. I think the second quarter is a critical quarter for the Thunder to win this game tonight. The Pacers tend to really bring force in the second. That's been historically a quarter they've dominated, and they've done so in this finals as well. Holmgren readies with the second. Thunder led by SGA with 8. Bends his knees, dips, shoots, and swishes. Thunder by 3. 1.3 left in the first. McConnell will inbound in backcourt. Runs the baseline. Up the right side, Siakam catches and fires a rainbow 3 at the buzzer that's short. And that's how the first quarter ends. OKC takes a 3-point lead to the second of Game 7. An NBA championship on the line. It's 25-22 home team after 1. This is Thunder basketball.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
Is bringing the heat this June at OKC's favorite casino.
So get the party started with the hottest jackpots in town.
Book a stay at our hotel for a weekend of fun with friends.
Win like an all-star on your go-to games.
Grab a bite and a bev at one of our fabulous eateries.
Go for gold with your wild card and play for your chance at $80,000 in our Sunshine Riches giveaway.
For the best summer yet and unforgettable good times, make it Riverwinds.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the NBA Finals.
In the NBA Finals, any moment can become unforgettable. Now is your chance to watch the next moment you'll remember forever.
Jordan open. Chicago with the lead.
Unforgettable awaits. The 2025 NBA Finals presented by YouTube TV continue on ABC.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Thunder basketball is sponsored by Devon Energy. Commitment runs deep. And MidFirst Bank, the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back to the Thunder lead the Pacers 25-22 after the conclusion of the first quarter. Oklahoma City's doubled up the Pacers in terms of points in the paint. Indiana just 3 of 9 in the paint. That includes a couple of Thunder block shots. Oklahoma City 6 of 8 shooting near the rim. Here's Matt Pinto.
Getting thanks for with camps all summer long, that is. There's something for every athlete looking to thunder up their skills. Stay in the game this summer with Thunder Youth Basketball Camps presented by Simple Modern. Find a camp that fits your schedule at okcthunder.com/summer camps. Rick Carlisle acknowledged before Game 7 that they were going to keep a close eye on Tyrese Halliburton again as a result of that right calf strain he suffered in Game 5. Unfortunately, with 4:55 left in the first, he went down and was in tears. Put no weight on that right lower foot, being escorted back to the locker room. No word on his condition, but it'd be shocking to see him return as Indiana gave it up 4 times in that first quarter, made only 38% of their field goal tries as OKC battled from 5 down and has a 3-point lead after 1, 25-22 in Game 7. Thunderball to begin the second quarter with Caruso, Hartenstein, Wiggins, Cason Wallace, and J-Dub out there. Caruso against Siakam's token pressure, gets it across to a curl-cutting Dub into the paint, lobbing. Hartenstein gathers, missed the left-hand dunk. Off the rim, Shepard the other way with it. McConnell swooping right, kicks on the wing to Mathurin, wide open. The three to tie is good. Poorly defended sequence by the Thunder transition defense, and the Pacers nailed their 5th three of the night. Thunder have 2 of them, and it's 25 all. Dub off the stutter step behind the back, dribbles on Shepard, nearly lost it, got it back. Caruso handles, swerving and bounce, feeding Hartenstein up and under, lays it up, no good, but he's knocked down and fouled by Tony Bradley. So Hartenstein, some active moments to begin this second quarter, has an assist in this game, and nearly had his first bucket of Game 7. Gets to the foul line here with 11:24 left in the second quarter. As a reserve center for the Pacers, Bradley commits his first. Hartenstein from the line at 70% in the playoffs in this series, nailing 77%. His first one here, no good. And the Thunder from the line are 3 of 5. Little things amplify when there's a championship on the line in Game 7. Hartenstein's second is up, missed them both. Bradley clears as the Pacers seek the lead to begin the second quarter. Dead even at 25, 5 ties, 3 lead changes. McConnell on the handle. Smothered on the dribble by Wallace, sends it out near midcourt to Mathurin. Back left side, McConnell, guarded by Caruso. Bounce feeds baseline to Siakam. Against a smaller Wallace. Slashes into the paint. Stripped to the ball, and a foul coming on the Thunder. That's going to be free throws for Siakam, with 3.3 on the shot clock. Cason Wallace reached in, got his hand caught in the cookie jar, and Siakam gets to the line for Indiana's 2 of 3. Pacers shutting the Thunder out to begin the second quarter. As I mentioned, this is a critical quarter for the outcome of this game. The Pacers primarily do it with subs in the second quarter as they rally and bring great energy. That's been their history entering the night. Siakam's first free throw is perfect. Pascal leads the Pacers with 8 points among those available. Halliburton has 9 for Indiana, but he appears as if he's likely done for the night. SGA shows the way for the Thunder with 8 points, 4 assists, 2 rebounds in Game 7. Yet to play in the second quarter. Off the bench, Caruso has 6. Siakam looks to extend the Pacer lead to 2. Yep, that one short. Hartenstein gobbles up the miss. Gives to Caruso, speed dribbling. Contained by Bradley, settles in against Siakam in the half court. The veteran out of Texas A&M. Cross courts it up top to Hartenstein, giving to Dub. Off the stutter step, Bradley on him, retreats. Dub steps back, fires, angle left 3 for the lead is no good. Loose ball tipped back to Wallace by Wiggins. Second crack for the Thunder, down 1. Yet to score in the quarter, a minute 30 in. High post right, Hartenstein, down the lane, Caruso wide open, sails inside and slams. A pulverizing punch by Alex Caruso on the dish by Hartenstein. That becomes tonight's Boomerang Diners boom of the game. 8 off the bench for Caruso. Right wing Mathurin whips it inside to Bradley. Swings across the lane and is fouled on a reach-in by J-Dub for his second personal. So the Thunder have 2 team fouls early in the second quarter with 10:21 to play, leading 27-26. Tony Bradley to the free throw line. Bradley's brought some stability behind Miles Turner in this series since he began playing 2 games ago. Averaging 3.5 points, 3 rebounds as he readies for the first of 2 free throws. Pacers 3 of 5 at the line, Thunder 3 of 6. Bradley's first is perfect, it's tied at 27. 10:21 left in a tightly fought 7th game. Historically, the 19 previous Game 7s in the NBA Finals have been won by an average of under 7 points a game. And this one's been cramped quarters throughout. Thunder largest lead 4, the Pacers 5. Bradley for the advantage for Indiana, gives it to him with 2 foul shots. 28-27 Pacers. Alex Caruso with a blue headband on, crossing the timeline. Picked up by Shepard. Keith Hartenstein high post right, looking left. Dribbles and hands to Wiggins. Slashing and lobbing. Hartenstein gathers that, can't convert as he's hit going up. Another one right at the rim, but Ihart could not control and thump down, but he gets 2 more free throws. All right, they're saying now there was no control on the pass at side-out Thunder. Wow. 14 to shoot, 10-10 left in the second quarter. Caruso will trigger near sideline front court. OKC 47% shooting, the Pacers 40% from the floor. Dashing down the lane, Doug. Whirls inside, blows the left-hand layup. Hartenstein tips a rebound out. Right wing to Caruso, fires the 3 that's an air ball. Dub takes a rebound away from Bradley, but he fouled to do so. Or is it on Bradley? They call it on Bradley after the ball was stripped by J-Dub. And that's the Pacers' 3rd team foul in the quarter. Tony Bradley picks up his first. Dubs 2 of 6 shooting on this night. It's side out OKC. Scored 40 the last time these 2 clubs converged in this building in Game 5 of the finals. Caruso to trigger, Thunder down 1 early in the second. Wallace comes to it. 30 feet straight away, McConnell on it to a curl cutting Dub. Bounce feeds baseline, Hartenstein to the rim, lays it up and lays it in. Well done. They're finding the big man roaming free around the cup. That's his first conversion, making it 29-28. McConnell swooping and kicking to Siakam. Holding slot right. On the dribble weave to Matherin. Run down at midcourt by Caruso. Matherin off the stutter step. Right wing Siakam. Up top to Shepard, slicing right. Splits two defenders. No, he doesn't either. Caruso takes the ball away. Alex holds. Right wing to Dub. To the trailing Wallace. Casing. Slicing right to left across the lane. Dribbled off the swing right into the midst of McConnell. A busted possession there. Thunder with their second turnover have taken it away 6 times. Leading by 1. McConnell. Looks. Holds. Wiggins on it. Wide right to Shepard. Siakam wants it. Has it base on against Wallace. A size disadvantage. 7 to shoot. Caruso. Shows the double. Siakam fires anyway. A baseline rainbow from 13 feet away. It's short. Hartenstein grabs his 4th rebound. Back comes Oklahoma City up 1. 3 minutes into the second quarter of game 7. Dub working wide left on Bradley, the lumbering center. Jalen isolated. Crosses over. Ducks right. Across the lanes. Floats one up. No good, but he's fouled en route. Good recognition there by the Thunder defense, giving Jalen Williams space to attack the slower-footed Tony Bradley. And he gets to the free throw line for the first time in game 7. And the Pacers out of fouls with 8:52 still left this quarter. That could be a swaying factor to fuel the Thunder as they continue to work for their first ever NBA championship. Caruso sits down with 8 points in 9 minutes. As OKC brings on whom? Shea is at the scorer's table. Dub at the line has a couple of assists, 4 points, and 1 rebound. Jalen readies with the first. Bends his knees, dips, shoots, and leaves that one short. OKC leaving some points at the line. They're 3 of 7 at the stripe. Hartenstein out. Dort back in. SGA returns as well for OKC. Jalen Williams was a player correspondent after his rookie season in the NBA Finals for NBA TV in 2023. That was the finals involving Denver and Miami. So 2 short years ago, that was his role in the finals. A little different this time around in his 3rd season. J-Dub's second free throw looks better and is. He nails it. Thunder 30, the Pacers 28. J-Dub in the series averaging 24 points a game and hitting 83% of his free throws. Up the right side, Nembhard returning. Works in the corner against Shea. Picks up the dribble. Up the right sideline to Toppin. Obi on the dribble weave to Nembhard. Pounding the dribble 40 feet straight away. 7 to shoot. Turner screens high right. The Thunder blitz it. Nembhard 3 to shoot. Jump passing inside to Turner. Pump fakes. Lays it up. Wiggins fouls him going up. That comes with 1.6 left on the shot clock. Innumerable times in this game 7, the Pacers deep in the clock have sprung somebody right around the rim. And it's allowed them their 8th and 9th free throws thus far of game 7. We still have 8:29 left in the second quarter. Turner scoreless in game 7, toes the line for the first time. The big man snaps off the first one. It tumbles short off the front of the rim, no good. 5 of 8 Pacer foul shooting. Thunder lead in rebounds 14-11 and in assists 8-7 on the scoreboard by 2, 30-28. Turner has been a low-scoring player in this series at 11 a night for Indiana. Averages 15 in the playoffs. Second free throw tumbles in. It was short again, but it got aid from the front rim, backboard and down. Thunder 30, the Pacers 29. Gilgeous-Alexander accompanied by Nembhard across the timeline on the dribble. Slashes right with a step, crosses over. Ducking left, body, twirls, knocked down, foul. Nembhard picks up his first. And Gilgeous-Alexander goes to line as the Pacers incur their 5th team foul. OKC in the bonus over the final 8 minutes and 19 seconds of the second quarter. This is a critical juncture of game 7 right now. SGA 2 of 2 at the line, bids to become the first double-figure point man in game 7. Shea at home in the playoffs at nearly 35 points a game. The first foul shot is good. With a 30-point game 7 outing, and Shea's at 9 right now, he would tie Hakeem Olajuwon and Michael Jordan as the only players in the history of the NBA playoffs to go for 30 plus 16 times. This is the Thunder's 23rd playoff game tonight. Shea, the chance at MVP, lofts it and sticks it. 32-29 OKC. Thunder led by 3 after 1 as an inbound pass is stolen by Wallace, giving to Wiggins. Pump fakes. Toppin converges as he sails it to the trailing Dub. Now 40 feet away to SGA. Off the stutter step left. Step back fires. The angle left three-pointer is on the way. Side rim short. Thunder 2 of 8 from 3. The rebound is taken by Nesmith. Back comes Toppin probing. Obi had 20 last game. Nembhard fed. Sizing up Wallace. Working the dribble from 30, gets a screen from Turner. Whips it left corner Toppin, catch shoot three is off. The offside rebound Turner. Up the sideline, Neesmith wide open. His angle right three ties the game at 32 apiece. That's not the guy you want shooting an open three. He's made 49% of them in the playoffs. And the Pacers 6 of 11 from distance. Knotted up at 32, our 7th tie. Shea, left baseline, draws two, whips the ball out front to Dort. Sizes up an angle left three-pointer. It's up and off. 2 of 9 Thunder three-point shooting. Rebound fought for Wallace, just took it away from Toppin to the trailing Dub. Holding. Shea, slot left. Sizing up Neesmith. Elevates, fires, angle left 18-foot jumper, nothing but net. Gilgeous Alexander, 4 of 8, has a dozen. Timeout Pacers. Thunder 34, the Pacers 32 in Game 7. The winner takes it all. 7:14 left in the second. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Stevie Nicks. One special night. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Stevie Nicks. Live at Paycom Center.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/Smart Hours.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Gideon Hamilton welcoming you back inside Paycom Center, where the Thunder have a 2-point lead over the Indiana Pacers. Oklahoma City winning the battle of possessions tonight so far, a lot because of forced turnovers. Oklahoma City has 6 steals, all of those coming from either Alex Caruso or Cason Wallace. For 7 Indiana turnovers, Oklahoma City has scored 5 points off those. Only 2 Thunder giveaways. The Pacers have not capitalized on either of them. Here's Matt Pinto.
Yeah, the volume of Pacer turnovers not quite what it was in Game 1, but what is a similarity is Thunder not cashing in takeaways. They have 5 points off of 7 Pacer miscues, outscoring Indiana 16-6 in the paint, but being outscored by 4 made three-pointers in Game 7. 6 of the 10 Pacer hits have been from distance. They're 6 of 11 there. OKC 2 of 9 from beyond the arc. Stay up to date with all things Thunder. Join Paris Lawson and Nick Gallo in the official Thunder Basketball Universe podcast presented by Summer Moon Coffee for exclusive coverage of your favorite team. Get free access wherever you get your podcasts, and be sure to subscribe so you never miss a beat. Thunder come out up to a game that's featured 7 lead changes, 7 ties thus far. Indiana is trying to find a way without its 2-time All-Star point guard. No official word on the injury, but word from the Pacers is Tyrese Halliburton will not return tonight after he went down late in the first quarter. It's Aaron Neesmith, along with Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, Miles Turner, and Obi Toppin for the Pacers, who are down 2. Nembhard on the handle out front. Wallace pestering him with 3 steals already. Nembhard working the left baseline. Swoops out front behind a Turner pick. Thunder switch it. Wallace is on Turner, who wants it, gets it low left. Backing down, draws a double. 5 to shoot to a slashing Mathurin. Down the lane, lays it up on Shea. Short. Shea has a block, and he altered that shot. Gets the miss. Driving and kicking, left wing Wallace steps into a rainbow left wing 3. Chitsing a Thunder money ball. Cason Wallace making it happen defensively and splashing that 3-pointer. As Nembhard is pestered by Caruso. Dort and Turner ensconced. Thunder by 5, their largest lead. Neesmith lost the ball, but it's tipped to Nembhard. Nembhard with 8 to shoot. Meandering right, Holmgren on him, crosses over, whips it in deep to Turner. Stripped of the ball by Wallace, but Kaysen called for a reach and foul. I think Wallace may want the Thunder to challenge this call. Kaysen picking up his second. And are they giving Turner free throws? That was on the catch. Yeah, I guess he was going up. I misspoke, and that was not a foul. Mark Daigneault is wondering why the whistle blew. That's not a foul. He has a challenge he could utilize if he chooses. That's a clean strip. 6:25 left in the second quarter. Turner back to the free throw line where he's 1 of 2. First one this time is no good. He back rimmed it. The Thunder ratcheting up their defensive intensity as that's a clean strip by Turner on that knockaway of Turner inside, of Wallace on the knockaway of Turner inside. Matherin out, Siakam back in. Halliburton leads the Pacers with 9. Siakam has 8. Otherwise, scant overall efficiency. They're hitting 38%. Turner's second foul shot is on the way. That one is no good either. But the loose ball batted to the corner. Dort tried to knock it off. Neesmith can't. Neesmith saves it. Fires near midcourt to Nembhard. Feeding McConnell for a pull-up in the lane from 12. It rolls around, no good. Loose ball gathered by Shea. His fourth rebound. Thunder get another stop. Gildas Alexander pushing top of the key. Left wing to Wallace, open again. Snaps off a three-pointer. He missed that one off the back iron. It tumbles up, over, and out. But Kaysen showing aggression on open looks. Thunder are 3 of 11 from distance, hitting 45% of their shots in Game 7. Leading by 5, their largest lead. 6 minutes into the second quarter at 37-32. Full court pressure employed by Wallace on McConnell. TJ scoreless thus far off the bench. Strides across the timeline with 17 to shoot. At midcourt, jumped at by Shea. McConnell on the handle, swooping right, stutter steps. Drifts to the corner on Holmgren, slides up and under and twirls in a right-hand reverse. So that's the McConnell magic we've seen. Quickly ahead of the pack is Wallace. The Pacers converge as he gives to Caruso top. He blasting right on Turner, bounce feeds left corner to Holmgren. Sets his feet, squares his shoulders, misses the threes. Neesmith has the missed shot. Pacers get it back down 3, 37-34. The Thunder are 3 of 12 from distance. McConnell probes the middle. Kicks out of traffic to Nembhard. Blasting left on Dort. Lays it up on the run and lays it in. Indiana back within 1, 37-36. Timeout Thunder. 5:22 left in the second. This is Thunder basketball.
KWPN, more WWLS, The Village, Oklahoma City, proudly serving the great state of Oklahoma. A Cumulus media station.
Thunder fans, the Thunder are playing excellent basketball, and MidFirst Bank has a great way for you to show our All-Stars your support. Score $200 and a Thunder or Rumble debit card when you open a new MidFirst checking account. Use your $200 to buy fan gear or MVP-worthy apparel. Bank like a champion with the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder. Learn more today at midfirst.com/thunderup. Member FDIC.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smart hours.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. The Pacers pulled within 1 of Oklahoma City despite shooting only 41% for the game. One of the reasons they've edged Oklahoma City in second chance points so far in this game, 8-6. Here's Matt Pinto.
Rep your Thunder with the latest gear. Find your fit today at the official Thunder shop at Paycom Center or online at okcthunder.com/shop. Thunder only 4 of 12 shooting in the second quarter, 1 of 7 on threes, and not yet maximizing the Pacers being over the foul limit. Some 3+ minutes ago, they got into the foul line only 10 times thus far tonight, converting 6 of those 10, being outscored by Indiana by 2 in the quarter, 14-12, as they made only 1 of 7 3-point shots. OKC and Indiana tied at 9 assists, as this has been a defensively geared Game 7, not unlike history tells us it likely would have. It's Holmgren, Dort, Shea Gilgeous-Alexander, J-Dub, and Alex Caruso. Shea, the only double-figure point man either way in Game 7 with 12. Pacers led by Halliburton, who's done for the night with a lower right foot or ankle, potentially Achilles injury, suffered late in the first quarter. Pacers counter with Nembhard, Nesmith, Siakam, McConnell, and Miles Turner. They rise as one at Paycom Center to encourage the Thunder offense. Channing OKC, SGA sizes things up. Yo-yos the bounce. Kicks left wing to Dub. Jab steps on Siakam, fires the wing three. Looks good, but it's short. Loose ball run down by Nembhard. Tough shot off a timeout. Nembhard gives to Nesmith for a long angle right through for the lead. It's online but short. Dort high for the rebound. Thunder get it back up one inside the 5-minute mark of the second. SGA on the handle. Angling left back of a Holmgren pick. Steps spinning in the lane away from McConnell. Sets up Dort for an angle right three-pointer. That one's right between the eyes, baby. Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball. Lou for 3. Gilgeous-Alexander now has a total of 6 assists. Thunder by 4. McConnell guarded by Shea straight away. Angles right back of a Turner pick. Holmgren on him on a switch. TJ retreats. Crosses over right to left. Pulls up. Stripped by Dort, but Turner has it. Lost an angle right 20-foot jumper that he hits. His first make of Game 7. Pulls the Pacers back within 2. They're resourcefully soldiering on without Halliburton. Down 2. Dub kicks to Dort. Angle right, rainbow 3 on the way again. This one's short. He got knocked down by McConnell without a whistle. OKC is 4 of 15 from distance, and the Pacers are out of fouls. McConnell dancing out front. Right wing to Nembhard. Back to McConnell on the perimeter. Trying to burrow right on Caruso. Can't. Retreats. McConnell ducking left. Contained by Holmgren. Pulls up anyway. Cranks an 13-foot jumper that he hits. The game's tied at 40. Well, he's dribbling himself for a good chunk of a 24-second shot clock and still freeing. Holmgren fed left baseline by Shea. Stripped of the ball going up with a scoop. Fight for the rebound. McConnell saves it to Nembhard as the Pacers seek the lead. Nembhard to the trailing Turner. Wide open. Snaps off a rainbow angle left three-pointer that glances the rim and tumbles to the corner. Dort runs it down. 3:25 left in the opening half. Thunder and Pacers tied at 40. Gilgeous-Alexander ducking down the lane. Splits 2 defenders, lays it up. It's blocked by Siakam. Shea knocked down by Nembhard. Loose ball to McConnell to the trailing Siakam. Spinning on Caruso. Whips it inside, intended for Turner. Knocked off his hand by Holmgren, out of bounds. Boy, Chet's 7'5" wingspan came in handy there. But the Thunder offense right now stuck in the mud. They've been held to 15 second quarter points and are tied at 40 apiece with 3:13 left in the second quarter. Caruso and Holmgren out as Isaiah Hartenstein and Cason Wallace are back in. Thunder and Pacers tied at 40. 8 ties, 7 lead changes, punctuating Game 7's first half. Dub, 2 of 7 shooting. Loses the ball on a bounce pass to Hartenstein, but it's kicked by Turner, a violation. Shot clock stays at 15. Dub has not been as assertive as I anticipated he might be. He has 2 assists, a rebound, 5 points, 2 of 7 shooting. Dort will trigger far sideline front court against Matherin's on-ball pressure. Those two are both Montreal, Quebec, Canada natives and grew up playing against each other. Wallace cuts to the ball. Comes in the case and driving. Whips it baseline to Dub. Tripped up by Siakam. No blood, no foul. Out front to Shea. 7 to shoot. Grinding left down the lane. Swoops inside. It's goaltended by Turner. Left hand bucket. Goes for SGA. Going southpaw for his 13th and 14th points. 42-40 Thunder. Both sides have led by no more than 5 in a tightly contested Game 7 for the NBA title. Nembhard. Picked up by Wallace. Gets a Turner pick. Swooping right. Elevates and fires. Fade to 18-foot jumper short. Well defended. Hartenstein has the miss. Swiped out by Nembhard. No whistle. Dub on the outlet. Sizing up Matherin to the trailing Shea. Working the angle right on Nembhard on the perimeter. Gets a screen from Hartenstein. Retreats. 10 to shoot. Shea crosses over. Snaking left down the lane. Kicks in the corner to Dub. To the baseline. Up the sideline to Dort. Fires a wing three that's up. Way off. Caught only backboard, no rim. Hartenstein has the miss. He's tied up by Neesmith. They'll jump it up with 0.5 of a second on the shot clock for the Thunder. The struggles continue from three, and OKC's getting up a bunch of them. 4 of 16 from beyond the arc in Game 7. They attempted only 17 three-pointers the entire game. In Game 4 that they won, coming from behind by 7 in Indiana. 2:19 left in the half. Turner out, Toppin back in for Indiana. Thunder have got to tip this ball, and then there needs to be a catch and shoot quickly by whoever receives it. Hartenstein should control the tip. He'll vie for it against Neesmith. 5:10 on the shot clock. Ball's in the air, and Hartenstein tips it out of bounds. That's not going to work. 42-40 Thunder retreating to defend with 2:17 left till intermission. Nembhard draws Wallace's intent, pacing 3 steals in the opening half. Gives the ball top of the key to Matherin. Can't spurt free of Dub. Crossing over on Shea now, jumps at him. Pulls up left wing, cranks a three-pointer and hits it, and the Pacers lead 43-42. Matherin had a 27-point Game 3 explosion, has 8 off the bench in this one. Shea doubled out near midcourt. Gives the ball to Hartenstein, high post right. Ihart double dribbles. And that's the Thunder's 4th turnover. Indiana showing different defensive looks, and the Thunder a bit baffled. They've generated just 17 second quarter points, outscored 21-17 by the Pacers in the frame. And Indiana pushing ahead without Halliburton to a 43-42 lead in Game 7 with 1:49 left in the second quarter. Thunder average at home more than 120 a game in the playoffs. 42 right now. Nembhard picked up wide right by Caruso, gives out near midcourt to Toppin. I'll be back to Nembhard, 40 feet away from the bucket, 10 to shoot. Nembhard slashing and kicking. Right wing to Siakam, touch passing to Toppin for an angle right three that's on the way. Short. Siakam undercut and fouled by Wallace. Free throws coming for Pascal. Thunder over the foul limit. OKC having a rough time intermittently controlling its defensive backboard, and the Pacers have been bailed out in scenarios like this all night. Siakam to the free throw line where he's 1 of 3, has 8 points. Looks to extend Indiana's 1-point lead, which stands 43-42 right now. 1:28 left in the second quarter. Siakam readies with the first after dribbling it a couple times. Snaps it off and hits it. Pacers by 2, completely shutting down Oklahoma City's offense. Thunder 4 of 16 on threes, 41% shooting overall with 10 assists in Game 7. Indiana leads by 2. This is exactly the formula Rick Carlisle would have dialed up to give this team a chance on the road in a Game 7. They've weathered a couple of mini squalls by the Thunder, but nothing major. Siakam looks to extend the Pacer lead to 3 and does just that. 45-42 Indiana. 1:25 left till intermission. Caruso picked up by Nembhard by Matherin across the timeline. High post right to Hartenstein. Veering right. Hands to Dub. Jalen a quiet first half. Trying to extricate himself to the baseline. Crosses over. Ducking left into the paint on Siakam. Pump fakes. Gives it up. Left wing to Shea. Closed out by McConnell. Steps to the wing. Fires a 3 anyway to tie. It's in and out. No good. Siakam clears as Thunder continue to settle for 3s. Up the right side, McConnell. Behind the play, Toppin and Hartenstein battling. McConnell drifts along the baseline, comes up and under, and gives to Nembhard up top. Nembhard sizing up Hartenstein, blasting left, steps away, fires an open 13-foot jumper off. McConnell gets a miss, but it's tipped away from him by Shea and gobbled up by Dub. 45 seconds left in the first half. Thunder down 3, 45-42 in the 7th game. Shea slashes and kicks to Hartenstein down the lane, lays it up, counts it, it goes, and it goes! Burrowing between Siakam and Toppin for the and 1. SGA with 7 assists. The Thunder look to forge a deadlock here with 39.2 to play in the opening half. Hartenstein, the big burly body he is, was able to power it home off the window for the and 1. He's got 4 points in Game 7. A 5th would tie this game up with 39.2 left till intermission. There have been 8 lead changes, 8 ties thus far. Wiggins in, J-Dub out. Dub has 5 points. Hartenstein from the line, 0 of 2 tonight. OKC's not been great at the stripe, 6 of 10. The big man bends his knees, dips, shoots, and knocks it down. It's tied at 45. Difference of 15 seconds game to shot clock, winding down what has been a back and forth opening half. Neither side is led by any more than 5. Nembhard As Matherin knocks down Dort and is called for an offensive foul. Matherin indicates that Dort flopped. James Capers begs to differ. It's Thunder basketball on Indiana's 9th turnover. 37.1 left in the half. OKC could go 2 for 1 in possessions here if they opt to go with a quick trigger. Looking to break a 45-all deadlock. Caruso will inbound far sideline front court against Matherin's on-ball pressure. Alex giving the ball. Shea cuts to it at midcourt. Crowded by Nembhard. Gets a Holmgren pick. Doubled by Toppin. Shea working the left side at an angle. Steps back. Won't shoot. Shot clock to 12. Shea crossing over. Spinning. Across his body. Banks it up. Banks. Oh, he missed the bank shot. It was halfway down the cylinder but popped out. The free throw is coming as Nembhard got his hand caught in the cookie jar for a second personal. And for all intents and purposes, the 2 for 1 possession scenario is done as there's a 5/10 of a second difference game to shot clock. Game clock at 24.5. The shot clock at a fresh 24 for Indiana. Gilgeous-Alexander plugs his 15th point of Game 7. He's done that in 19 game minutes. Far and away the Thunder's leading scorer. Siakam the only man in doubles for the Pacers. He's got 10. Two sides will change buckets for the second half. OKC will shoot in front of its bench. Offensively, the Pacers will do the same. As Loud City egging the Thunder on as OKC scored 4 straight. Second foul shot by Shea is perfect. 47-45 Thunder. 24.5 left in the half. Siakam deep in the backcourt. Picked up full court by Caruso. Angles left to activate back up Toppin's interference. Pascal pushing off at midcourt. Crosses the timeline just inside the 8 count. Gives to Nembhard at the logo. Nembhard guarded by Dort. Shot clock to 8. Nembhard holding 40 feet away. Now swings to the dribble, steps to the wing, and cranks a rainbow 3 that's up and in. Indiana leads 48-47. 3.6 left in the half. Shea quickly across the timeline. Pulls up midcourt, fires. It's going to be short of the rim by 10 feet. So the Pacers take a lead to halftime of Game 7. 48-47 over the Thunder. Halftime coming, but getting to Matt next. This is Thunder basketball.
MidFirst Bank is proud to be the official bank of the Oklahoma City Thunder and the exclusive provider of the Thunder and Rumble debit cards. As the largest privately owned bank in the nation, MidFirst Bank has the strength, stability, and expertise to help you prepare for the now and the future. So, no matter where your financial journey takes you, MidFirst Bank is the partner to help you get there. MidFirst Bank, true to you. Member FDIC.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chupp musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and order up. And he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Devon Energy and the Oklahoma City Thunder have launched Devon Sports Lab, a STEM-based program designed to help students improve their game and become excited about STEM through the science behind basketball drills. Our goal is for students to discover how to improve their athletic performance with a better understanding of fundamental science and math concepts. If you have a student in elementary or middle school, visit www.okcthunder.com/sportslab to learn more.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. And no matter the quarter, it's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more, served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
This copyrighted broadcast of the National Basketball Association may not be retransmitted, reproduced, rebroadcast, or otherwise distributed or used in any form without the express written consent of the NBA.
This is the Oklahoma City Thunder halftime show with Gideon Hamilton and Matt Ravis, now on the Oklahoma City Thunder Radio Network.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. It's halftime of Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Gideon Hamilton, Matt Ravis here with you. One team is perhaps 24 minutes of game action away from an NBA championship. This one has been tight, though, and right now Indiana leads 48-47. And eventually there will be another big story in this game, but the biggest story is Tyrese Halliburton was on his way to potentially having one of those immortal performances. He starts off with 3 separate three-point makes in the first 7 minutes of this game. He's got 9 points. His team is ahead, and then he goes down with a horrible injury.
Yeah, and for most of that half, he was still the leading scorer for the Pacers because of those threes you were talking about, which were logo threes. So you hate to see that. And, if you thought that injury was fake, I think that's pretty proof positive right there. So, yeah, that's huge. Honestly, it was tough to watch. I mean, he was in a lot of pain. He was crying. Teammates surrounded him. And, yeah, no surprise that he's not coming back into this game.
Were you surprised at how these guys dug in and were able to stay in this game? Because I certainly was. And I'll tell you why. It's not because they're not good enough. It's because they were having such trouble getting into their sets. Yeah. Because Oklahoma City smells blood in the water, and they're going after them. They're trying to push those guys back to the half-court line. A lot of these guys are not used to handling the ball. Some of these lineups, man, were wild. I mean, regular season type of lineups. And they just gouged out enough room to where they could get shots, find shooters at times, and they're able to lead at the first half. It's been kind of amazing to watch.
Yeah, it has. So the logical part of my brain should be, because I saw what you did. I mean, there's just no offense initiated. TJ McConnell is one thing when he's in there. When he's out, you're relying on Nembhard. I don't think he's just a high-level playmaker. He can handle the ball, but not at the level of Halliburton or TJ McConnell. So the logical part of my brain isn't, but the illogical part, or I guess the part that's seen this Pacers team all season long, I mean, they're just completely unflappable. It's amazing. And the Thunder need to do their part. They need to hit some of their open shots. Otherwise, we're not having this conversation. But the Pacers are completely unflappable. We definitely say that's true at this point.
And for the Pacers, it's about making Oklahoma City think long enough to where you can stay in this game and then manufacture something the way that you did toward the end of the second quarter, because we've got our sheets in front of us, and I wrote down at one point 4 sheets ago, over by HT, and that's when the Thunder were up by 5, and they had gotten a loose ball there in the corner, and it just felt like all momentum was with them, and Indiana came up with some loose balls. They stopped fouling as much, which that was a big turnaround for the second quarter. Remember, the Thunder are in the bonus, almost 9 minutes left to go in the second, and they really didn't get to the line too many times after that, and when the Pacers were able to just get some stops and some rebounds, as hard as that might seem, they were able to go down and enough times take advantage of that on the other end. 8 of 16 from 3 could be the saving grace for Indiana if they're going to stay competitive in this game.
Well, that's the big thing to me, and it's not just that they've made so many threes, it's that the Thunder have missed so many good looks. 4 of 18, and there's not a lot of threes where I'm just like, yeah, that was a bad shot. Maybe a couple, but they're all makeable looks. But that's game 7 for you. I mean, like, you start to tighten up. You miss a couple shots. I think you start to question yourself. You may hesitate, and that could be the difference in a rhythm game. And so the three-point line, can't help but think that is the difference in this game. And if the Thunder cannot better leverage that in their favor, and if Indiana keeps shooting this way, then I hesitate to even go there for all the great Thunder fans listening to us. But that needs to change in the second half.
Bench for Indiana has outscored Oklahoma City 14-11. Didn't look like that was going to be the case at all when Alex Caruso comes out and hits 2 3-pointers right at the start. Alex is going to play most of the rest of this game, I would have to imagine. Yep. But Alex and Cason Wallace made tremendous impacts for Oklahoma City. They're the only reserves to score for the Thunder, but they've got 6 steals, all 6 steals for the Thunder between the 2 of them, and Cason has 2 after Indiana got stops. You locked in, you dug in defensively for 24 seconds. You got to stop. Cason Wallace gets the ball right back. Had to be deflated.
It's been a tough finals for Cason just in terms of his offensive output. There's a floor there with his game in terms of what he does defensively. And so, yeah, there's not great moments. For example, dribbling the ball off his foot in the first half. But it was really proud of him. Knocking down a wide open 3. Next time, just firing it up. Missed it. But also the defense he played on TJ McConnell for a good 10 seconds of the shot clock. And then his hands ripped the ball away. There was another steal he had on Obi Toppin as well. So I think Cason has risen to the moment, and you love to see a young guy like that do that in the NBA Finals.
There was a sequence when Siakam comes out for a while, and you're starting to think how much of this game can he play and still be effective because how much they need him? Siakam ended up 3 of 7, hit an early three-point shot, got to the free throw line a couple of times, one of those on a putback attempt, but he's got 10 points, and he is a plus 10 in 1930. That means there was only a handful of minutes when he was off the floor, and that's where the Pacers really struggled.
Just watching him warm up before the game, and I think there's a level of anxiety with certain guys. There was none of that. He was playing soccer with the basketball, was laughing around, joking, smiling. Like, he's very comfortable in this setting because he's been here before. Not literally, not an NBA Finals Game 7, but he has been in an NBA Finals, and pressure doesn't get to him. And so every time he's got the ball in his hands, I feel like if the Thunder don't first force a turnover, he's been able to get a good look, and that's he's going to have to be the focal point in a lot of ways for Indiana in the second half.
And one more Pacer to talk about, Andrew Nembhard. He was one of the last guys that we talked about in our pregame show just because we thought his role was gigantic with Halliburton limited. Now with Halliburton gone, it's all on him as an initiator and somebody that cannot make mistakes in this game because of everybody around him. They're more prone to. He knocks down 3 shots, including that 3 to give the team the lead, 4 boards, a couple of assists, no turnovers in 16 minutes in the first half.
It was a step back 3 he had hit at the end there, and that was a big momentum shot, you feel like. And so he's a guy who seems like a little bit of a needle for the Pacers. When he's played poorly, they've lost. When he plays well, we've got a great chance to win. And he's another guy who, is like directing offense in the first half. That's not something that he's necessarily used to, but that's what this game is about, is making those minute adjustments, because Pacers didn't expect to be without Tyrese Halliburton for the rest of this game, and they are. And so I think that's another guy who met the moment.
Remember Game 7 of Denver. It's a 1-point game, about 3 minutes left to go in the first half. Oklahoma City ends up leading that game by almost 50. So that's how quickly things can turn around for the Thunder. We'll talk about what they need to do in order to make that happen in the second half when we return to the Oklahoma City Thunder halftime show.
Just seconds on the clock. I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chupp musterds up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. Halftime of Game 7. The Indiana Pacers without Tyrese Halliburton leading Oklahoma City 48-47. Getting Hamilton, Matt Ravis. The question is, for how long can they keep this up? And for OKC, you love what you're seeing out of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Already 6 free throw attempts in the first half, and coming off of a game and a series in large part where Oklahoma City's passing has decreased. Shai already with 7 assists against no turnovers. Remember, he had 8 of those in Game 6.
I think that he's going to have to step up. And again, that's probably another obvious statement, but I see Dub in some of the hesitancy he has to try to take the reins over guys missing open shots. It's going to have to be Shai, and he was, I thought, really, really good, obviously, in that first half. I would like to see him have made a 3. That's really the only thing that I can criticize, because you're right, the playmaking, the reads, that was all high level.
What you think about the Thunder's big men? This wasn't all them, but a 20-12 points in the paint advantage. They had a couple of blocked shots, both of those early in this game. 6 rebounds for Isaiah Hartenstein. A couple of those were really key on the offensive side to keep some possessions for Oklahoma City. What did you think about the big men for the Thunder?
I thought Hartenstein had some good moments in that first half. The and one obviously was really nice. The double dribble was kind of confusing. That was just a lack of a focus. Missed a couple free throws. So Chet, I thought, was good defensively. A couple possessions where he could have been better, obviously, but needs to show up offensively. Needs to take advantage of his open shots.
In the arena, those Dort, Caruso, and Wallace minutes are insane. How far they are out pressuring the basketball. That could be a key sequence going on in the second half, Matt, for me anyway, to try to create some doubt with the Pacers, and that could be a big swing type of lineup. But what's important to you in the second half of Game 7 of the NBA Finals?
Missing open shots, you can't have that, so you got to capitalize. And the other thing I'll bring up is there's been so many possessions where the Thunder play 20 seconds of good defense, the shot clock's going down, and then just because of one little breakdown or missing a detail in a rotation or a closeout, whatever it may be, you allow the Pacers an open shot. So you just need to be able to finish the possessions defensively. Overall, the defense has been good.
What are the Pacers talking about right now, you think?
We've been in positions where people doubt us all year long, so why would we continue to, why would we let that phase us? So they're not going to be flapped at all, and so just have to find a way to get it done like they have.
Pacers lead the Thunder by 1 at halftime, 48-47. Coming up next, Matt Pinto will have the call of this second half. You're listening to Thunder Basketball.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Concert information.
I got stolen by the grave.
Crowder, Grace and Glory Tour. Featuring Crowder. Sunday night, October 26th in Oklahoma City at Paycom Center.
Like somebody
with special guest Passion Music, Louis Giglio, plus Carrie Job Carnes and Cody Carnes. Tickets and info available at awakeningfoundation.com. Crowder, Grace and Glory Tour, presented by the Awakening Foundation, a nonprofit organization.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Welcome back inside Paycom Center. Our halftime score, the Indiana Pacers lead Oklahoma City 48-47. Here with all the second half is Matt Pinto.
Cramped quarters throughout Game 7, not surprising, as recent history tells us. When there are Game 7s in the NBA Finals, they are close and they're usually low scoring. This is the lowest scoring half of this NBA Finals at 95 points combined between these two teams. And OKC, after putting up 25 in the first, managed 22 in the second on 7 of 22 shooting and 2 of 13 on three-pointers. They had the Pacers over the foul limit with 8:56 left in the second quarter, attempting 11 threes after that and only 5 free throws. They're 9 of 13 from the foul line, winning the rebounding battle 22-20 over Indiana. And while they've forced 9 turnovers, 6 steals coming from between Caruso and Wallace with 3 apiece, they've cashed those in for only 9 points. That will need to ratchet up if the Thunder are going to develop some continuity offensively, hitting 40% of their shots through 2 quarters of play. Indiana at 42% efficiency, including 8 of 16 on threes, while the Thunder are 4 of 18. That difference of 4 made three-pointers accounts for 12 points, and a big part of the reason Indiana leads 48-47. Neither side is led by any more than 5. SJ leads all scorers with 16. Tyrese Halliburton done for the night as a result of what ESPN is reporting. His dad said was an Achilles injury on his right leg. He won't return. He had 9 points before exiting 7 minutes in. Pascal Siakam has 10 for the Pacers. Andrew Nembhard, including a go-ahead 3 late in that first half, has 9 with 4 rebounds and 2 assists. Thunder have gotten up 4 more shots than the Pacers in the opening half, but trail by 1. They are a second half in which they outscore Indiana by 2 or more from an NBA championship. That dangles in front of both of these two teams with the second half of play in Game 7. Indiana comes with Benedict Mathurin as a starter to begin this second half with Halliburton Dunn, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, Pascal Siakam, and Miles Turner against Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, J-Dub, who is having his right wrist worked on. Video seen on ESPN by Donnie Strack of the Thunder medical staff before the half started. Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, and Alex Caruso. So Caruso starts. Thunder going smaller. Hartenstein will come off the bench in the second half as the Pacers press up full court. Thunder shoot at the basket to my left. Indiana the basket to my right. Comes down to two halves of basketball for an NBA championship between these two that have gone at it hammer and tong in this NBA Final Series. Dort looks to get it in, but the Thunder have not cut free yet. Now Dub does. Jalen will navigate front court unscathed as Nesmith picks him up crossing the timeline. Thunder a bucket away from going back on top. Dub gets a Caruso pick, angles left. Ducks right, can't free yet, crosses over and kicks to Shai, 30 feet away with 7 to shoot. Shai sizing up Nembhard. 2 to shoot he does, a straightaway 3 that's short of the rim, not close, and that was not a good possession, but Nesmith can't control the rebound. It's off his hand out of bounds. OKC discombobulated on its first thrust of that third quarter. Had to get a hurried late shot clock, long-range 3 by Shai that went astray. He's 0-4 from three-point range with 16 points, 7 assists in Game 7. 14 restored to the shot clock for OKC as Indiana's defense is increasingly getting its claws into the Thunder offense. 39% OKC shooting thus far in Game 7. Caruso looks to trigger underneath, does left corner to Shai, open, strokes a 3 that's online, in and out, no good. Holmgren has the rebound and powers up and in the follow. Chet Holmgren towered inside, now has 7. Thunder on the teeter-totter up 49-48. Nembhard given space by Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks right wing to Nesmith, pump faking. No shot there, giving back to Nembhard. High post right, Turner back to Nembhard. Ball off his leg out of bounds as Dub swiped at it and knocked it off the right side of the body of Nembhard out of bounds. That's the 10th Indiana turnover. 49-48 Thunder. Thunder the best defense in recent memory in the NBA during the regular season. Will that be the calling card for them to win a title? Shai slices left, pulls up, kicks out front to Dub open. Snaps off an angle right three-pointer, looks good but it's short. Dort the rebound. Took it away from Siakam. Deep left corner to Shai. Crowded by Nesmith. Gilgeous-Alexander will back down, 8 to shoot. Grinding. Pump fakes. Up the sideline to Dort, 3 to shoot. Dort fumbles, gets it, fires a 30-foot rainbow at the shot clock. Buzzer, he hits it! Cha-ching, a Thunder money ball! Oh, baby, a prayer answered. Lou lofted it. A pot of gold at the bottom of that rainbow. Thunder by 4. How about that? Driving right, Mathurin. His layup blocked by Homer. He got it back, kicks to Siakam open. Left side angle three-pointer goes. The Pacers coming up with big shots in Game 7. That's their 9th made 3 after a swat by Holmgren, his second of Game 7. It's 52-51 Thunder. Dub working on the handle. Back of a Holmgren pick. Grinding and kicking right wing to Caruso. Pump faking. Bumped by Nesmith. Foul by Nesmith. That'll be the 3rd on Nesmith. Side out Thunder on the first team foul against Indiana in the 3rd quarter. Back and forth it's gone. 11 lead changes, 9 ties and counting in Game 7. Nothing coming easily, really, either way. But Indiana's outstanding marksmanship from distance, 9 of 17. The reason they're down only 1. Gilgeous-Alexander off the inbound. Slashes and kicks left corner to Dort. Pump faking. Barreling left to right into the paint. Pump fakes again. Elevates and jump passes low to Dub. Crowded by Nesmith. Down the lane. Caruso lays it up on Siakam. No good. Tips it up and in though on the pogo stick. Alex Caruso says, give me double figures in Game 7, baby. He's got 10, 54-51. Thunder winning the loose ball battles to begin the second half. Mathurin straight away to Turner. Giving to Nembhard. Nembhard strokes an unguarded 3 straight away to tie. In and out, no good. Dub has the miss. Thunder up 3. Look to attack. 9:40 left in the 3rd. Shai widens out left, sweeps right between defenders. Ball knocked away, got it back. Dort now will crank an angle right three-pointer that's back rim. Caruso fights for the miss. Knocked off the play by Mathurin, who tips it to Nembhard. Andrew Nembhard front court to the streaking. Mathurin stripped to the ball by Dub. Dub with Shai. Weaving his way down the lane. Sidesteps the defender, lays it up. And lays it in. Oh, what a maneuver by Jalen Williams. He played the role of Houdini and now plays the crowd. Go get it, Dub. Thunder 56, the Pacers 51. Timeout, Indiana. 9:20 left 3rd quarter. A tremendous Thunder energy burst. Going to get every loose ball to begin the 3rd quarter, extending to a 5-point lead. This is Thunder basketball.
With Just seconds on the clock. I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chupp musterds up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
Stevie Nicks. One special night. Tickets on sale now at Ticketmaster.com. Don't miss Stevie Nicks. Live at Paycom Center.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Gideon Hamilton, welcome you back inside Paycom Center. Thunder have taken a 5-point lead, outscoring the Pacers 9-3 here in the early stages of the third quarter. That is exactly the shot discrepancy so far in the third. Oklahoma City has taken 9 shots to only 3 for the Pacers in this quarter. Here's Matt Pinto.
7 out of their 9 have come on second chance points, including a Jalen Williams drive and deuce off the backboard that leads us to the timeout at 56-51 Thunder. This matches the Thunder's largest lead of Game 7, and Loud City never louder during this timeout. It's all Thunder all the time when you follow the official at OKC Thunder social media channels. You'll get behind-the-scenes access, daily updates, giveaways, and more. Stay connected and follow at OKC Thunder tonight. Thunder getting up 10 more shots than the Pacers in Game 7. And Mark Daignault, when I talked to him before the game, laid out 3 keys. One was transition defense. OKC's been solid there. Indiana's got 3 fast break points. Second was win the possession battle, and the Thunder are doing that with 10 more shots from the floor. Third was attack the offensive glass, and that's a checkbox as well for OKC right now. They've got 13 second chance points, 7 in the quarter. Thunder by 5 is off the timeout. Nembhard skips up the right side against Dortz. Heavy pressure. Right corner finds Mather, and a catch shoot 3 that's short. Outside rebound tipped in the air. Shea fights to get it, but Neesmith has it. Grinding across his body, floats a 7-footer, no good. Dub has to miss. They call Shea for a reach and foul. It'll be the first as Neesmith contorted and begged and begged and begged until James Capers blew the whistle. Side out Pacers. 9:04 left in the third quarter. And I didn't see the foul. Indiana will trigger, trailing 56-51. That's a ridiculous call. Nembhard looks to get it and does near midcourt to Matherin. Angling left back of a Turner pick with a sliver of daylight. Gives it to Nembhard straight away. Hounded by Dort, 6 to shoot. Striding right. On the run, banks it. Can't hit it, but Holmgren reached in and fouled it. You've got to expose your hands and stay vertical against Nembhard. He's shown it time after time. You expose a hand or an arm, he's going to the free throw line. And Holmgren exposed a hand and arm there for his second foul. That's the Thunder's second team foul. Nembhard to the stripe where he has converted both in this game. He has 9 points. First stroke is up and pure. Andrew Nembhard is one of those unsung Pacer players at both ends of the floor. 31st overall pick, first in the second round in 2022. Out of Gonzaga. Played 5 collegiate seasons, 3 of those at Florida, 2 at Gonzaga. TJ McConnell in, Aaron Neesmith out with 3 fouls and 3 points. 8:54 left in a hotly contested third quarter of the NBA Finals Game 7. Nembhard nails them both, and it's back to a 1-possession difference. As J-Dub is entrusted to activate the Thunder attack. a dozen assists for the Thunder in Game 7. Siakam greeting double across the timeline. He stutter step, blast down the lane, across his body, banks it too hard. Grabbed by Siakam, no whistle. Turner's got the miss. Nembhard striding right, can't burst by Caruso, reverses field, gets a Turner pick. Now Holmgren's on a switch. Swing comes to Turner wide open. His right side angle three ties the game at 56. The Pacers have made 10 three-pointers on the night in 20 tries. OKC is 5 of 23 in that regard. It's deadlocked at 56. Pacers have scored the game's last 5. 8:20 left in the third. Shea steps back, cranks an angle right three of his own. Looks good. It is. Cha-ching, Thunder money ball. The MVP laces the long-range hit. Gilgeous-Alexander with 19. Thunder back up 3. 59-56. McConnell out front. Shadowed by Dort. Works the left sideline. Keeps the dribble alive. Head up. Dort all over him. Reversing field near midcourt. Retreating. Whips up the sideline. Ball knocked away. Dub tipped it. Dort has it. Down the lane on Turner. Shovel feeds Holmgren. Ball knocked away by Turner out of bounds. It was 3-on-1. And it dissolved into nothing because Turner became an octopus and jabbed the ball away out of bounds. Very poor spacing in transition that time for the Thunder. 20 on the shot clock. The OKC lead is 3, 59-56. Dort took it too deep, and then the passing angles were gone. Underneath Dub to inbound. Shea comes to it right baseline. Recovered on by Nembhard. Backs down. Steps away, fires. No, he doesn't. Out front, Holmgren open. Angle right three. Buries it. Cha-ching, Thunder money ball. Shea altered his intention in mid-stroke. And spoke out for his 8th assist. Holmgren 10. Thunder have the largest lead of 6, 62-56. McConnell blasting right baseline. Smothered. Loses it in the lane. Dort knocked it away. Dub has it. Here comes a Piranha-like Thunder defense. Dub dancing and kicking to Shea up top. Gilgeous-Alexander back of the Holmgren pick. Weaving right. Stutter steps. Crosses over. Squirrels down the lane. Shovels left wing. Dub. Open. Strokes a three. In and out. And back in again. Cha-ching, Thunder money ball. Timeout Pacers. Let them hear it, Loud City. It's a 9-0 Thunder burst for their largest lead of Game 7 over the last minute 3. 65-56 Oklahoma City. 7:13 left in the third of Game 7. This is Thunder basketball.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smart hours.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Concert information.
I got stolen by the
Crowder, Grace and Glory Tour. Featuring Crowder. Sunday night, October 26th in Oklahoma City at Paycom Center.
Looks like somebody prayed.
With special guest Passion Music, Louis Giglio, plus Carrie Job Carnes and Cody Carnes. Tickets and info available at awakeningfoundation.com. Crowder, Grace and Glory Tour. Presented by the Awakening Foundation, a nonprofit organization.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. And no matter the quarter, it's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more, served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
Welcome back. Thunder have surged ahead by 9, and they're averaging almost 3 points off of every turnover that they've created so far here in the second half. 9 Pacer giveaways for 9 Thunder points in the first half. Now we're up to 13 Pacer turnovers for 20 points for Oklahoma City. Here's Matt Pinto.
Yeah, 4 Thunder takeaways for 11 in this third quarter. 11 of the Thunder's 18 points in this frame have come as a result of their ultra-disruptive defense. They have 9 steals in Game 7, 2 by Dub, 1 by Dort here in the third quarter. OKC's made 4 of 8 three-pointers in the third. To outscore the Pacers by 10 in the frame on 7 of 13 shooting overall. 7 second chance points in the third quarter, 3 steals and 4 made threes. The formula for Oklahoma City to surge in front by 9. Largest lead either way, 65-56 with 7:13 left in the third quarter. Lock in with text alerts. You'll get game day and event updates, exclusive giveaways, and everything else you need to know to Thunder Up. Text playoffs to 405-877-5558 to join now. Well, part of the formula for success tonight was to somehow corral TJ McConnell. So far, so good. He got 4 points, but he's turned the ball over 4 times. He's -6. He handles to activate the Pacer attack, given space by Wallace. Looking right, crosses over, ducks down the lane, lays it up on the run, and lays it in. Blew by Wallace on a straight line drive, and off the timeout gets the Pacers back. Tallying for a deuce, it's 65-58 with Toppin, Nembhard, Neesmith, McConnell, and Turner defending against Dub, Dort, Wallace, SGA, and Holmgren. Shea, mid-post left fed by Dort, faces up, jab steps. Swirls inside, lays it up and in as he blew by Nembhard. Beep, beep, gone. SGA to the bucket for the deuce, has 21. An assist away from another double-double with 9 dimes. Thunder by 9 again. Nembhard out front. Gives to McConnell. A dual point guard look. McConnell ducking bottom pick by Turner. Slashing left, challenging Holmgren. Contained. Drifts to the baseline. Surges inside again, contained. Up to the left sideline. 5 to shoot, giving to Toppin. Stripped to the ball by Shea. Dort's on it. Weaving back up the right sideline. Toppin recovers. Dort dances, can't shake free, sets up Wallace to orchestrate the attack. 6 minutes into the quarter. Thunder by 9, seek their first double-digit lead of Game 7. Shea, 35 feet away, sizing up Nembhard, crosses over, gives the ball to Dub, pump faking Neesmith, won't shoot, 5 to shoot, to the baseline, surging, spinning, left-hand layup that won't go. Turner's got the miss. Dub hesitated there. He's now 4 of 12 shooting in Game 7. Back comes Neesmith, straight away to McConnell, crossing over, blows by Wallace, lays it up on the run, and lays it in. But his nifty crossovers are giving Wallace fits. TJ McConnell has 8, the last 2 Pacer buckets. 67-60 Thunder, 5.5 left in the third. Shea straight away. Steps back, fires an angle left three-pointer. Looks good, it tumbles short though. Toppin has the miss. Gives up the middle to Nembhard. Squeezed by Dub to the trailing Toppin. Back to Nembhard, holding over his head. Cross courts at left wing to McConnell, crossing over on Wallace again with a step down the lane. Leans in, floats a 5-footer, and it nestles in. Right now, Cason Wallace has to find a way to stay between himself and the basket when McConnell's handling it. 5-point game. McConnell 6 straight. Shea blasting right. Whips it down lane. Holmgren to the rim for the 2-hand assault. Chet Holmgren up high, down hard, baby. Throw it down, big fella. That's a double-double for Shea, his second of the NBA Finals. 21 points and 10 assists. A dozen for Chet. Thunder by 7. Left baseline McConnell. Squirts free, lays it up, and lays it in again. It's a TJ McConnell show busting out the third quarter again at Paycom Center, as it was back in Game 5. He's got 12 now, including 8 in a row. Shea double, slashes right, loses the ball, but he's fouled doing so. Trying to squeeze between Nembhard, McConnell, and Turner right of the lane. 5-point game. Thunder owned the ball in a 9-point edge. A chance for a double-digit lead moments ago, but since that time, TJ McConnell, as elusive as he is, has found a way to navigate the Pacers right back into Game 7. Shea goes to the stripe, where he's 6 of 6 in Game 7, a hard-earned 21 for the MVP. Looking to carry Oklahoma City to its first ever NBA championship. Shea's attempted 7 threes in Game 7, converting only 1. Thunder 8 of 27 from distance. Indiana 10 of 20, get the Thunder lead by 5. Shea's first. Gives them a 6-point lead. From the line, the Thunder are 10 of 14 in this game. The Pacers 10 of 15. Tony Bradley back in to fortify the middle for Indiana, replacing Turner, as Gildas Alexander waits the ball for the second free throw. Hartenstein is on to sit down Holmgren for the Thunder, and Caruso enters as well. OKC by 6. Thunder led by as many as 9, trailed by as many as 5 in a 7 game featuring 10 lead changes and 11 ties, as Bradley looked like lost the ball out of bounds off a missed free throw by Shea, but they call it Pacer basketball. Full court pressure employed by the Thunder, up 6. Nembhard handles. Behind a Bradley pick. Stutter step, spins, a step on Wallace, steps back, fires a fadeaway 13-foot jumper that rolls off. Loose ball batted out by Shea and corralled by Caruso. Cross court it right to Dort. Lugan steps into an angle right three. That's online, in and out. Caruso flung it up on a follow. Got knocked down by Neesmith. No whistle. Couldn't convert. McConnell squirms right baseline. Can't surge by Shea. Right wing to Neesmith. Crowded by Caruso. Good defense. Coppin on the dribble weave. Right baseline to McConnell. Pulls up, fires, and hits a 7-footer. TJ McConnell has scored in double figures in the quarter, has 14 in the game. He's 7 of 10 shooting, and Indiana's down 4, 70-66. Gilles Alexander roaming left wing. McConnell on a much smaller defender. Nembhard doubles, the ball swung up top to Caruso. Now right corner Dort, sets his feet, squares the shoulders, misses the three ball, in and out. Thunder struggles continue from three. They're 8 of 27. McConnell has scored the last 10 for the Pacers. He's on the handle. Hartenstein on him as McConnell's got space straight away. TJ. The low crouching right-hand bench shifts and spins. Bounce feeds baseline to Bradley. Lost it, got it back. Right corner, off the hand of top and out of bounds. Well done by Hartenstein with ball pressure. That becomes Indiana's 14th turnover. Those have netted the Thunder 20 points. But the Thunder unable to shake the Pacers yet. It's 70-66 Oklahoma City. Keep in mind, the Pacers won the opening tip. They'll have the ball to begin the fourth. Dort and SGA out. As Aaron Wiggins and J-Dub check back in with 3:19 left in the third quarter. Pivotal juncture of Game 7. Thunder 70, the Pacers 66. Caruso kicks the ball right wing to Dub. Slashing left on Neesmith. Fouled by Neesmith, no whistle. Dub got it back. Hand check by Neesmith. 10 to shoot. Dub up the right side, draws a double, whips in the lane to Hartenstein. Spinning. Corner left Wallace. Catch and shoot rainbow three is on the way. Touching a Thunder money ball. That was well done. That's the Thunder's 17th assist. Wallace's second three of Game 7. 73-66 Thunder. 2:50 left third quarter. McConnell, this time guarded by Caruso, drives into a double. Jump passes, loses it. Hartenstein has it. Long leading Wallace down the lane, streaking, lays it up, and lays it home. Cason Wallace, 5 straight points. Thunder back up 9, 75-66, and they did it in a blink. 26 points off of 16 takeaways. Toppin blasting left. Spins on Dub. Loses the ball. They call Dub for a reach and foul, and Jalen says, I want you to challenge that, my head coach. 2:28 left third quarter. Toppin completely out of control. Dub called for a reach and foul that would be his third. Mark Daignault goes to his assistant coaches on the bench. Does he opt to challenge here or not? Doesn't look like it. Side out Pacers. That's the Thunder's third team foul. As Benedict Mathurin checks in. Thunder again up by 9. This matches their largest lead of Game 7. Neesmith sits down, a quiet 3 points in back pocket. He also has 3 fouls. Pacers 2 team fouls to give the Thunder with 1 as Thomas Bryant checks in for the first time in Game 7, sitting down Tony Bradley. Bryant, a much more offensive-minded player, a quality 3-point shooter on the pick and pop. McConnell drives by Caruso into the paint, whips it out front to Bryant for a catch-shoot rainbow 3 straight away, no good. Mathurin has the miss. Stripped to the ball, baseline by Caruso, but it's out of bounds before Dub can save it with 13 to shoot. Mathurin's been a beast on the offensive boards in this game. He's got 5 rebounds off the bench. 3 of those have come on the offensive glass. 13 to shoot for the Pacers, exactly 2:20 left in the third. Thunder by 9. McConnell looks to get it in. Holding. How about a 5 count? It is a 5 count. Caruso and the guys inbound denying the Pacer options create another takeaway. It's the 17th Pacer turnover in Game 7. This is the Thunder defense that fueled them to 68 regular season wins and a 1 seed. 8th takeaway in the third quarter. Thunder by 9. Seek their first double lead is Dub. Works straight away on Mathurin, crosses him over. Loses it. Hartenstein bails him out. Back to Dub. 12 to shoot. Dancing. Spurting into the paint, lays it up left-handed, and lays it home. Thunder by 11, largest lead of Game 7. Dub blasting to the bucket as a dozen. 1:58 left in the third. McConnell meandering out front as a timeout called by the Pacers. That Jalen Williams deuce spurs a 7-0 Thunder push. Big third quarter for the home team, and they're up full throat at Paycom Center in Game 7. OKC outscoring the Pacers in the third, 30-18 for a lead of 11 at 77-66 with 1:56 left in the frame. This is Thunder basketball.
With Mazzio's Mix and Mazz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Mazz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
The words of Mark Daigneault that he spoke to me in his office before this game echoing in my ears right now. Win the possession battle. That'll fuel us to our desired outcome in this one. Thunder have gotten up 14 more shots than the Pacers, forcing 17 turnovers for 27 points. OKC with 11 steals. They've taken it away 8 times in the third quarter while protecting it impeccably. No turnovers for them. Points off turnovers in Game 7. Thunder are plus 22. Cashing in 27 points themselves while giving up only 5. They've outscored the Pacers by 12 in the frame to lead by 11 as play resumes. 1:56 left third quarter of Game 7. Ben Shepherd, Benedict Mathurin, Pascal Siakam, Miles Turner, and TJ McConnell for Indiana. McConnell off the inbound. Sizing up, Caruso gets a Turner pick. Bops top of the key, crosses over, snaking and pulling up. 17-foot jumper, good. He's done his part in this game for the Pacers. 8 of 11 shooting now. He has 16 points. And 12 of those have come in the third quarter. 77-68 Thunder. Dub on the handle, Shea rests. Jalen, back of a Hartenstein pick, grinding right, swooping. Challenged by Turner, steps back, fires an 18-foot jumper straight away, tumbles in, front rim, backboard and down. That's the home roll, baby. Jalen Williams, a big quarter, now has 14. OKC 79, Indiana 68. Sliding right base on McConnell, knocked down by Dub, foul by Dub, who now has 4. That's a team foul Thunder have to give, but the issue is it's Jalen Williams' 4th personal. 1:17 left in the third quarter. And he is slippery and really tough to deal with is TJ McConnell. He has a team-high 16 points with 5 rebounds and 3 assists in Game 7. 17 to shoot for the Pacers. 1:17 left in the third as now the Thunder will sub, recognizing Dub has 4 fouls. SGA is going to check in to replace him in a 79-68 game as Rick Carlisle's not happy that the substitution is being allowed to Mark Daigneault. The ball was not yet given to the inbounds passer, and Rick Carlisle all over Josh Tibbin, the referee, in the 3-person officiating crew for Game 7. Ball comes in right corner to McConnell, squeezed by Caruso in the corner, swooping left. Ducking across the lane, sets up Shepherd. His left wing 3-pointers on the way, a brick. Loose ball run down by Hartenstein, his 7th rebound. Dub stays in with 4. Shea was denied entry. Jalen Williams top of the key, slicing left. Pulls up, pops, 13-foot jumper, won't drop. Front rim. Mathurin clears. Thunder retreat to defend up 11. 50 seconds left, third quarter. Mathurin on the handle. Cross courts it, perimeter right to McConnell. TJ off the stutter step. Swooping baseline, up and under, lays it up left-handed, and it won't go in as Hartenstein corrals his 8th rebound, outletting deep in the backcourt to Caruso. Jammed by Shepherd, gives it up to Hartenstein at nearly 7 feet, crossing the timeline. Difference now of 19 game to shot clock. Mark Daigneault wants to get a good look here and calls a timeout. Big third quarter by Oklahoma City, outscoring the Pacers 32-20. They're separated right now in Game 7 as the Thunder take a 79-68 lead to this timeout with 35.7 left in the third. This is Thunder basketball.
Fridays don't start till Taco Mayo says so. Meet the new steak fajita empanada, loaded with tender sirloin steak, grilled onions and bell peppers, cheddar jack cheese, and signature Chipotle Ranch, handmade and cooked fresh to order. And every Friday, make an item fajita style and crank up the flavor like never before. Only Taco Mayo. It's Fajita Fridays, only at Taco Mayo. Oklahoma owned, Oklahoma proud. Eat local.
Matt Pinto welcoming back courtside or above courtside at Paycom Center, where the Thunder came out of the locker room at halftime down 1 but breathing fire, nailing 13 of 25 third quarter shots, forcing 8 turnovers in the third, and nailing 5 of 12 threes. Oklahoma City has 4 in double figures in Game 7, including SGA's 22-point, 10-assist double-double. Dub has 14, Chet Holmgren a dozen, and off the bench Alex Caruso with 10. Thunder have taken the ball away with 11 steals in this game. establishing an all-time playoff record for steals through the course of their run to the possibility of an NBA crown sealed tonight. 16 to shoot for the Thunder. OKC off the timeout will inbound near sideline front court, shooting to basket to my left. Caruso given the ball. Shea cuts to it and has it. Challenged by Nembhard. Works on pick by Wiggins. A step, pulls up, pops. Levitating, can't convert, but is tipped in by Hartenstein on a left-hand back. He goes southpaw on the stick. 7 for Ihart. Thunder by 13, 81-68, their largest lead. The difference now 5 game to shot clock, winding down the third at Paycom Center. As this place is about to burst, Nembhard yo-yos the dribble. Turner screens high right. Nembhard blasting that way, contained, retreats, pump fakes. Shea won't let him shoot. Cross court right to Siakam, 3 to shoot. Sizing up Caruso, blasting, pulling up, 20-foot rainbow jumper, blocked by Caruso. Wiggins has the loose ball. Shea from midcourt fires at the buzzer, off the backboard, no good. Thunder close the quarter 11-2, and they are now 12 minutes of solid basketball away from their first ever NBA championship. Biggest lead of Game 7. Thunder 81, the Pacers 68. OKC defending to begin the fourth. This is Thunder basketball.
KWPN, more WWLS, The Village, Oklahoma City, proudly serving the great state of Oklahoma. A Cumulus media station.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience, so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/Smart Hours.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
Here at the Almond Joy Factory, where tropical vibes abound, we use soft, fresh tasting coconut.
The crunchiest almonds and delicious chocolate candy.
Ah, but do you know what our most important ingredient is? Sometimes you feel like a nut.
Sometimes you don't.
Almond Joy's got nuts and something even way better than that. Yes, Almond Joy is made with almonds and joy.
Join the loudest fans in the league and become a quarter-season member today. Get ahead of the game and place your deposit for the 300 level now at OKCThunder.com/memberships. Well, at this point, it is a colossal third-quarter Thunder thumping of the Pacers that has OKC position going into the fourth with a 13-point advantage at 81-68. Thunder outscored the Pacers 34-20 in that third. 18 of those 34 points coming off of turnovers, 9 on second chance points. And the Thunder had 5 steals in that third, playing to their identity beautifully for a lead of 13 going to the fourth. OKC during the regular season, 60-3 when leading after 3 quarters. And here in the playoffs, 11-4. Indiana without Halliburton, he went down with an Achilles injury late in the first quarter. Pacers have been known for comebacks, 5 times surging from as many as 15 down in wins, 4 times from 17 or more back. It'll be Indiana ball to begin the fourth quarter with Pascal Siakam, Benedict Mathurin, Andrew Nembhard, Aaron Nesmith, and Obi Toppin against Dort, Caruso, Wiggins, SGA, and Holmgren. Nembhard against Dort, slashing left, high steps, lays it up, can't convert, fights for the rebound. Mathurin comes out of the pack with it. Deep in the right corner, smothered by Shea, sails it up top to Toppin. Firing an angle left three-pointer that's up short Rebound run down by Shea, fighting for it. Did he knock it out of bounds off his hand? No, he didn't. Knocked off of Matherin. Outstanding hustle by Shea. Gildas Alexander looking the part of an MVP in Game 7 with 22 points, 10 assists. He's got 5 rebounds in this game. A steal and a block, doing it all as he always does. Thunder ball, stopping the Pacers on their first thrust of the fourth. Shea lobbed the ball inbound by Wiggins. Crosses the timeline with 10:35 left. His team up 13. Gildas Alexander kicks to Wiggins. Holding slot left on Matherin. Spins in the paint. Kicks out right wing to Caruso. Nothing there. 10 to shoot. Shea now given it. 8 to shoot. Steps back, fires. Angle right. Rainbow 3 is on the way. Cha-ching! The Thunder money ball! Is Shea like a shark smelling blood in the water? He may be, baby. 25 now. 84-68. Thunder by 16. Neesmith drives left. Contained. Pump fakes Holmgren. Can't shoot. Wide left to Toppin. Can't squirm by Shea. Left corner Neesmith. Lost the ball going up off his body by Holmgren. But they call it off of Chet. And now the Thunder will, I believe, call a timeout to challenge that possession. I'm not sure Holmgren hit that ball. Neesmith went up. He just lost it himself. And now Mark Dagnall's calling a timeout to challenge. On replay, 11:05 to play. All Thunder in the second half. They're on a 14-2 burst. It's storming now in downtown Oklahoma City, and the Pacers barely have any cover. Thunder 84, the Pacers 68. Thunder will win this challenge on replay. It's clear. It's off of Neesmith's right hand. Here's James Capers to let us know.
Oklahoma City is challenging the out-of-bounds ruling on the play.
It is a 14-2 Thunder storm to put the Pacers under the gun. The Thunder advantage is 16. They were down 1 at halftime. 84-68. 11:05 left. We'll let you know the verdict on this challenge, but I'll be shocked if it's not Thunder basketball when we come back. This is Thunder basketball. Attention teachers, create Thunder fun in your classroom by joining the Devon Thunder Explorers program. Teach your students STEM-based lesson plans, and you can even win cash for your classroom by sharing photos each month. Enroll today by visiting okcthunder.com/explorers.
Taco Bueno is the official taco of the Oklahoma City Thunder, and we've got a win for your taste buds. We're celebrating every Thunder playoff game with a free taco the day after. That's right, a free taco. Just mention your Thunder taco and enjoy a crispy beef or soft taco on us. No coupon necessary. It's our way of saying thanks for cheering loudly. Celebrate the playoffs the Bueno way. Only at Taco Bueno.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
With Mazzio's Mix and Maz, it's easy to get the things you love for the price you like. Choose from medium one-topping pizzas, 8-piece boneless chicken wings, loaded cheese dippers, fresh chef salad, and the delicious brookie dessert. Pay just $7.99 each when you buy 2 or more. Pizza, chicken wings, salad, cheese dippers, and dessert. Mix and Maz your way to your favorite flavor combo today. Just $7.99 each at participating locations and for a limited time only. Order now at Mazzios.com.
This game was tied 56-all with 8:17 left in the third quarter. Since that time, the Clouds have unloaded a Thunder burst on the Pacers. 28-12 OKC in that stretch for an 84-68 lead with 11:05 left in Game 7. And the Pacers lose possession as Mark Dagnall's challenge is successful. Neesmith touched the ball last as Holmgren contested him deep in the right corner. Thunder defense has been stinging in increasing mass as this game has unfolded. They forced 18 turnovers now in Game 7 for 27 points while giving it up 5 times for 5 points. And therein lies the Thunder domination season long. They were great protecting it, best in the league. They were best turning opposing teams over, and that has surfaced here in Game 7 in a big way before the home crowd. Thunder have not lost consecutive games in this playoff run, and they're closing in on potentially continuing that at 7-0 if they can hang on here up by 16 with 11:05 left in Game 7. Wiggins will inbound, has Shea, Holmgren, Dort, and Caruso with him. Aaron giving the ball for sideline front court. Staccato applause as everyone's up at Paycom Center in downtown Oklahoma City, and why not? Shea, top of the key, gives it up on the dribble weave to Caruso. Comes out to survey. Works the angle left. Shea wants it, has it on the baseline against Nembhard. 10 to shoot. Holds on his left hip, jab steps. Fires a 20-foot jumper on line short. Off the front of the iron to Neesmith. That was not a particularly great possession. A minute 15 gone by in the fourth as Siakam's fed. Challenging Holmgren, blasting left. Kicks it out, left wing to Matherin. Closed out by Wiggins. Jab stepping, 10 to shoot. Powers and kicks to Siakam open. His right side angle rainbow three astray. Caruso fights for the rebound and a foul coming on Neesmith for grabbing him. That's Aaron Neesmith's fourth. He's fouled out of 2 games in this finals. And now it's Caruso just doing the fundamental thing, getting a body on the guy closest to him to put himself in position to board. Caruso's been tremendous in Game 7. 3 steals, 3 rebounds, and 10 points. Third all-time off the bench in the NBA Finals to corral at least 20 steals in a series. Shea off the stutter step. Working on McConnell to the high post right. Backing down in the paint, twirls and jump passes to Wiggins. Tees up an angle left three-pointer that's online but short. Leaping rebound Neesmith, 2 minutes gone on the fourth. Thunder retreat to defend up 16. Matherin kicks the ball between the rings to Neesmith. Inside Siakam wants it, Shea's on him. Now he gets it low left. Shea on a reach in from behind is called for his second foul, but no damage done there. Shot clock at 14 will force the Pacers to recycle with 9:55 to play. Points are tough to come by right now for Indiana as they've gotten up 15 fewer shots than the Thunder. Both sides have 10 made three-pointers now as OKC's battled back in a big way there. McConnell out front. Challenged by Dort. The Dortcher chamber in effect as McConnell blasts right into traffic. And a reach-in coming on SGA, apparently. They get Dort instead. Lugens picking up his first. The first-team all-defensive selection has been brilliant in Game 7. Lou on the night has knocked down a couple of threes, has 8 points with a steal. He's been +7 overall. Caruso out, Payson Wallace in. Therein lies the beauty of the Thunder depth. Wallace, like Caruso, has 3 steals in Game 7. Wiggins takes a seat with 9:50 left. OKC by 16. Pacers stuck on 68 points. Nembhard looks to trigger. Gets it in near midcourt to McConnell. In Halliburton's absence, McConnell playing a ton of minutes. His 23rd left baseline Siakam. Drop steps, holds his pivot foot, kicks to Neesmith. Left wing. The shot block going up by Shea. Siakam gets it left baseline, goes last, missed a 10-footer. Loose ball gathered by Holmgren. What a sequence. SJ's second block. Holmgren gobbles up the miss. Shea probing right. Nothing materializes. He runs some clock now. Working the dribble top of the key against Neesmith. Wants space. 8 on the shot clock. Between his legs on the dribble. Stutter steps. Twirls. Elevates and feeds. Wallace at the rim. Scoops and scores beautifully. Shea's got 11 assists. Thunder by 18. Pulling away. 86-68. 9-10 left. McConnell dancing up top. Can't spurt free of Dub. Now takes it back out front. High post left to Siakam. Back to McConnell. Slashing baseline. Contained by Holmgren. He's going to work his magic into a double. Whips it inside to Neesmith. Lays it up. His layup blocked by Holmgren. He says, no, sir, on that shot. Dort saves it inbound to Chet. No, sir. Pacers tonight. Is Chet's message there. 8:45 to play. Thunder on a 16-2 run. Lead by 18. Shea dancing. Pulling up. Stroking a 3 straight away. No good. He back rimmed it long. Rebound. Wallace has it in the corner. Closed out by Nembhard. 8:35 to play. SGA on the handle. Out front. Down the lane spurts. Kicks. Left wing Dub wants 3. It's online. Give it to him, baby. Thunder by 21. Timeout Pacers. It's happening. It's happening. 89-68. 8:27 to play. They're on their feet. Delirious at Paycom Center. This is Thunder basketball.
What if you could make your energy dollars go further this summer? Switch to OG&E Smart Hours and pay nearly half price for electricity for 19 hours every weekday and all weekend long. So go ahead, bake an extra batch, stream another episode, and make your evenings cooler. Just switch your energy use to the 19 daily Smart Hours to help the grid, the environment, and your wallet. Sign up today to receive nearly half-priced electricity at oge.com/smart hours.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
Whether watching your favorite team play or getting through the day, clear vision is important. For 50 years, the doctors at the nationally ranked Dean McGee Eye Institute have been committed to helping Oklahomans achieve their best possible vision. From regular eye exams to LASIK to cataract surgery, Dean McGee is the one source for all your eye care needs. So let the professional eye care provider of the OKC Thunder help you see more clearly. For an appointment at one of Dean McGee's 5 locations, visit dmei.org. Dean McGee Eye Institute. Vision for life.
If you've been injured in a car accident and need the concierge medical care you deserve, then you need Impact MD Accident Care. We'll get you back to the life you had before the accident with no out-of-pocket expense to you. And with 6 locations across OKC and statewide, there's bound to be an Impact MD near you. Call us anytime 24/7 at 405-483-3075 or visit ImpactMD.com. Impact MD is a proud partner of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
A torrential, relentless thunderstorm in downtown Oklahoma City has the Thunder up 21 now on a 19-2 roll over the game's last 6 minutes and 33 seconds. Pacers have gone 5-21 without a bucket. Scoreless in the fourth, 8-0. Holmgren's got 3 of the Thunder's 6 blocks. Shea 2. And the Thunder have come up with 11 steals for 18 takeaways for 27 points, and still only 5 turnovers themselves. You talk about playing to your identity with the season and a championship in the balance. The Thunder, second youngest to ever participate in the NBA Finals, are doing exactly that. What a second half it's been. OKC's outscored Indiana since halftime, 42-20, after trailing by 1 at the break on a Nembhard outstanding three-pointer over Holmgren deep in the second quarter. Gilgeous-Alexander a double-double with 25 points and 12 assists. Thunder have got 10 each off the bench from Caruso and Wallace, a dozen from Holmgren with 3 blocks, 6 rebounds. And J-Dub coming up big in the second half, had 4 at halftime, 13 since. He has 17. It's McConnell, Toppin, Miles Turner, Aaron Nesmith, and Andrew Nembhard for the Pacers. 8:27 to play. Indiana down 21 without its 2-time All-Star point guard Tyrese Halliburton, who left this game with a right lower leg injury late in the first quarter. Pacers' lowest point total in the playoffs is 94 against the Knicks in Game 5, a game they lost by 17. They have 68 on the board right now. Nesmith open, fires a left wing 3 that's negated by a Turner moving pick. It knocked Dort off the play as Lou, a magnet for physical contact, knows exactly the embellishment necessary as Turner commits his second. That's the Pacers' 19th turnover for 27 Thunder points. Dub in the backcourt, double, reversing field. Excellent ball handle at 6'8". Across the timeline to set up the half-court attack. 8:10 left, Thunder by 21. Dub, back to the pick by Shea, works the angle right. Feeds Shea straight away, 8 to shoot. Gilgeous-Alexander, working, crossing over. Steps to the wing and fires a long 2. It's no good short. Loose ball, Dort wrestles it away from Toppin. Holds on the wing. Up the sideline to Shea, on the glass. Thunder up by 2 on the scoreboard by 21. Gilgeous-Alexander knifing to the foul line, kicks out right wing to Dub. He tees up a rainbow 3 that's online, around and out, no good. Holmgren has a miss, lays it up, blows the bunny, but he's fouled by Turner and gets free throws. 7:41 to play. This sequence typifies the Thunder winning every loose ball since halftime. Every single materialistically big 50-50 ball available, the Thunder have gobbled them up in droves. Holmgren to the line off of a 7-rebound, 3-block, 12-point effort in Game 7. 5 of 7 shooting efficient in this one, 1 of 2 free throwing. Thunder 89, the Pacers 68. Chet bends his knees, the crowd quiet. Arcs it, it rolls in. Thunder have hit 90, the Pacers stuck at 68. And without Halliburton, the creativity in the Pacer offense has gone completely away. They have only 13 assists in Game 7 on 39% shooting overall. Mathurin back in, sitting down Toppin. Toppin, a big hero at home on Thursday in Game 6. A 0 in this game, literally with no points in 10 game minutes, 19 game minutes, 0-4 shooting. Holmgren readies with the second. Rocks into the stroke. He missed it back rim. Nembhard doubles back and has the miss. Thunder by 22. It's a 20-2 run. Nembhard ducks behind a pick by Siakam. Can't escape Wallace. Feeds Siakam at the foul line. Jab stepping and firing. An 18-foot jumper on Holmgren that goes. It's Siakam a quiet night. 5 of 12 shooting now, 15 points. 90-70 Thunder, 7:20 left in Game 7. Caruso feeding SJ inside the timeline. As Mark Dagnall says, space the floor, give Shea some space. The MVP goes to work. Back up a Wallace pick. Grinding up the right side. Sizing up McConnell. Crosses him over. Ducks crossing over again. Knocked down at the foul line by McConnell, throws it away. No foul called there, but Mathurin in midcourt on a hit ahead by McConnell is hit by either Caruso or Dub. As Caruso says, I was on the ball there to knock it away. That will be team foul number 3 against the Thunder as the Pacers force OKC into its 6th turnover tonight. McConnell got away with multiple fouls on Shea. That's ridiculous. Siakam on the handle, working right wing. Backing Shea mid-post. Drop steps. Maintains his pivot, but apparently misses a bank shot, but Shea clipped him going up with 6:56 to play. That's the one thing the Thunder cannot afford to do is foul. If the Pacers score, make them earn scoring, but don't stop the clock here. That's Shea's 3rd personal. And Siakam scored the last time down. This will be the go-to look now primarily for Rick Carlisle's team that has only 3 in double figures in Game 7. Siakam's first free throw is on the way. Good. A clothesline. Pacers have converted 11 of 16 free throws. This is a team that was a 4 seed going into the Eastern Conference playoffs. Surprised the Cavaliers and then the Knicks to get to the NBA Finals for the first time since 2000. Thunder demolished Memphis in round 1 4-0 and Minnesota in the Western Finals 4-1. Denver gave them a go. That went 7. The Thunder persevered as Siakam missed the second. Mathurin has the miss, floats up a hook, block going up by Holmgren. Ball spurts out front to Siakam, where arcs a left side angle 3 that raises the rim no good. Dub has the miss, then he's fouled hard by Mathurin with 6:48 to play. No free throws there. Mathurin committing the foul, his second, and Dub is slow to get up. Looked to me like he got hit in the face by an over-aggressive Mathurin. Right now he's on his knees hunched over. Hopefully okay. Ball was short. Mathurin grabbed the miss. Holmgren blocked his hook in the lane for his 4th swat of Game 7. And a scrum ensued off another miss by the Pacers. As it's Thunder basketball, Jalen Williams okay, thankfully. 90-71 Oklahoma City. They led by 22 a moment ago. It's 19 now as Dub has it inbound against Neesmith on ball pressure. Pacers the team foul to get Thunder out of fouls with 6:40 left. Gilgeous-Alexander. Angling right back of a double stack. Neesmith on. Shea at the angle right. Bops to the foul line, pulls up, strokes a 16-foot jumper, in and out, no good. Shepard clears, back come the Pacers, 6:25 to play. Nembhard fed, crosses over behind the back on Caruso, lobs out front to Mathurin, drives into traffic, floats it off the board, gets his own miss, can't scoop it in, but he's fouled en route by Holmgren. So another Thunder foul, which now puts them over the foul limit with 6:19 to play. Creative effort by Mathurin earns him 2 free throws. He has 8 points and 9 rebounds in Game 7. Mathurin, a high-level player, coming off the bench for the Pacers in postseason. He was a 6th overall pick in 2023 out of Arizona after one outstanding season there. A Montreal, Quebec, Canada native. Strokes the first free throw. It rolls in as Benedict Mathurin has 9 now. Pacers led by Siakam and McConnell with 16 each. OKC led by Gilgeous-Alexander, who has 25 points and a dozen assists, a double-double. His 4th of the playoffs and 2nd in this series. Dub 17, Holmgren 4 blocks, 7 rebounds, and 13 points. Caruso and Wallace 10 points apiece. Dort, Caruso, Dub, SGA, and Hartenstein the 5 for the Thunder. Now Mathurin hits a second free throw. And the Pacers will run off 5 straight after falling behind by 22. It's a 17-point game with 6:15 left. Caruso against Mathurin's sticky pressure. Across the timeline, holds and bounce feeds. High right to Hartenstein. Pass faking. On the dribble weave to Dub. Crowded by Neesmith. Escapes. Loses it. Hartenstein loses it to Siakam, who has it. To Mathurin. Down the lane on Shea. To the rim. Lays it up left-handed. No good. Shea blocked the shot, but a foul coming on the Thunder. Josh Tibbin blows the whistle. This is the formula for a comeback. Indiana is executing it well. 5:57 left. Mark Dagnall looking to the bench, wondering should he use his second challenge. He earned a second because he won one earlier this quarter. Doesn't look like he'll use it. Shea got the ball, but he may have gotten the wrist of Mathurin as well. And Gildas-Alexander, like Jalen Williams, have 4 fouls now. 5:57 to play, never easy. Thunder 90, the Pacers 73. Mathurin's first is up, tumbling good. So Mathurin 3 of 3 at the foul line, missed 3 critical free throws in the Pacers' demise in Game 4 of this series, a game where the Thunder rallied in the fourth to win by 7, tying the series at 2-2, ultimately setting up tonight's decisive Game 7. Mathurin readies with the second. Dribbles once, eyes the rim, dips, shoots, and hits it. So this is now a 7-0 Indiana push. They're back to within 15 at 90-75 after being down 22. Caruso gets it into Shea under severe duress. Across the floor to Caruso. Baseline Dort lays it up on Siakam. Can't convert, but he's hit and fouled going up by Pascal. As Caruso indicates that they need to review what was a swipe at the head of Dort by Siakam. 5:50 left. Siakam gets his money's worth on his first foul. Dort's still down, holding his face. 90-75 Thunder. The Pacers will bring relentless pressure in hopes of finding a way back. And apparently, they are not looking at this. Siakam slammed Dort in the face, attempting to block the shot. And now the 3 officials confer. And James Capers has a message for us. Here he comes.
Previous players under review. He doesn't meet the criteria for a flagrant act.
Well, there definitely was wind-up, and there was impact by Siakam. The question is, was there follow-through to the extent that it will merit Dort for free throws and the Thunder with a subsequent possession with 5:50 to play? Indiana's run off 7 straight after falling back by 22. It's 90-75 Thunder in Game 7, as we'll keep it here. James Capers on headset with Josh Tiven. Here's the decision.
Upon review, there is no windup, no impact, and no follow-through. Therefore, we do not have a flagrant act. We have 2 free throws for Oklahoma City.
That absolutely was a windup. He attempted to block the shot, winding up to do it with his right arm and hand. And he did not hit Dort on the face. I misspoke. He actually got him on the right arm. So I agree with the non-flagrant call there. And Dort goes to the free throw line looking to reverse momentum here. Indiana has scored 7 in a row. Lugens has 8 points in Game 7, yet to go to the free throw line where he's hitting 67% as Mathurin shoves his hand in the face of Dort before Dort's given the ball. What in the world? They know each other back to childhood in Montreal, but if that's not an egregious act by a player in a Game 7, I don't know what is. Dort now readying for the free throws at 68% in the playoff run, knocked down 79% in the regular season. Lou, right foot in front of the left. Calmly eyes the rim, dips, shoots, and swishes. OKC 91, Indiana 75 as Cason Wallace filters in. Shea Gilgeous-Alexander takes a seat. Shea 8 of 24 shooting in this game, 2 of 10 on threes, but he has a double-double of 25 points and a dozen assists. His second double-double of the finals. 5:50 left. Thunder by 16. Lou readies with the second, strokes it, and it rolls out. Mathurin has the miss. He's got a double-double tonight. A dozen points, 10 boards. Down the lane, spurts. Lays it up on Dort, who fouls him according to baseline whistle Josh Tiven. And Dort blocked the shot. And the Pacers want replay there. For what? What would the replay be for? Dort goes vertical to challenge the shot. Mathurin pushed off with the left arm. Dort blocked the shot cleanly, and they call a foul on Lou. And the Pacers want more than simply a common foul there. Give me a break. 5:43 left. Yeah, Dort came down blocking a shot. And Carlisle wants them to look at replay there. Both sides are over the foul limit as Mathurin continues to beat a path back for the Pacers in this game. He's got 12 points, 10 rebounds in Game 7, and he's back at the free throw line where he's 4 of 4. 5:43 to play. Ben's first is up, tumbling good, and Indiana from the foul line is working its way right back into striking distance in this game. Thunder 91, the Pacers 76. SGA back in for offense. Cason Wallace sits down. Both sides nary a foul to give. Playing for an NBA championship over the final 5:43. The Thunder up by 15 right now. Mathurin dribbles it twice, spins the ball, and dribbles again. Eyes the rim, dips, shoots, swishes. Thunder can't get complacent and pull back here. They got to stay in attack mode. Up 14. Neesmith all over Dub crossing the timeline. It's a 9-1 Pacer run. Dub stationary. Picks up the dribble. 10 to shoot up the right sideline to Doherty. Gets it back. 8 to shoot. Williams to the right wing. Chucks baseline on Shepard. Loses his balance. Gets it back. 2 to shoot. Spinning, fading. 10-foot jumper left baseline. No good. Dort has the miss. Great job inside nabbing it. He's got 7 rebounds. Thunder get a reprieve. 10 to shoot now. Shea's on the handle. Angle left. Steps to the wing and fires. It's for 3. It's online but no good. He's 2 of 11 from 3. Mathurin clears. 5:05 left. Up the left side to Neesmith. 14-point game. Aaron Neesmith on the dribble weave to Mathurin. Looking to attack Caruso. Instead says it Nembhard near midcourt. Nembhard drifting right. Steps back. Won't shoot. Mathurin fed. Slashing baseline on the run. Lays it up and lays it in. 12-point game at 91-79. Timeout Thunder. OKC is not attacking offensively as it was. The Pacers extending their pressure, and what was a 22-point Thunder lead is down to a dozen with more than ample time left in Game 7, 4 minutes and 45 seconds. We'll take time. This is Thunder basketball.
With just seconds on the clock, I'm chomping at the bit here, Frank. I'm telling you, this is a moment in basketball history to really relish in. Back at the offensive end, Ken Chupp musters up all his strength and squeezes down into the paint. He breaks through the screen, posts up with buns out, catches the ball, and he's called for the double drizzle.
Dude, just get your hot dog and let's get back to our seats. Eat Schwab, the official hot dog of the Oklahoma City Thunder.
The camps all summer long, there's something for every athlete looking to thunder up their skills. Stay in the game this summer with Thunder Youth Basketball Camps presented by Simple Modern. Find a camp that fits your schedule at okcthunder.com/summer camps. Well, this game has taken a bit of a turn. OKC was in firm command. It appeared up by 22 earlier this quarter. But while the Thunder have gone 3 of 11 shooting in the fourth, the Pacers have gotten to the free throw line 8 times, converting 7 of those. It's an 11-1 Indiana run, carving 10 off of what was a deficit of 22. It's down to 12 now. 4:45 left. Holmgren, SGA, J-Dub, Kaysen Wallace, and Lou Dort for the Thunder against Siakam, Nembhard, Neesmith. There's Dub in the backcourt, pestered by a double team of Neesmith, and Siakam up the right side to Holmgren, across the timeline to Shea. Shea also has Wallace out there with him. Gilgeous-Alexander top of the key, slicing right. Elevates, fires, fadeaway 13-foot jumper, won't go, it's short, but Nembhard fouls him. So Gilgeous-Alexander goes to the free throw line. Quick trigger there with 12 on the shot clock. 4:34 to play. Shea has been impeccable at the line as he always is. 7 of 8 in Game 7. Has a game-high 25 as Nembhard picked up his 3rd foul in that sequence. First free throw by Shea on the way good. Thunder have 2 timeouts with which to work. Indiana 1 as Rick Carlisle's frantically trying to keep his team in it and all over referee Sean Wright for what I have no idea. Gilgeous-Alexander strokes the second. Got that. SGA 27. Last 8 Pacer points have come from Nembhard. McConnell streaking left. Jump stops, lays up on Holmgren. Blocks a shot. He's got 5 rejections. Grabs a loose ball. Knocked out of bounds by Mathurin with 4:23 to play. Chet standing tall in Game 7. Pacers press up. 93-79 Thunder. J-Dub readying to trigger with 4:23 left. Lobs to Holmgren. Lets Neesmith fly by before giving to Williams. Jalen across the timeline with a step. Down the lane, lays it up. Block going up by Neesmith, free in the lane. Siakam has it. Long leading Mathurin. Down the lane on Shea, lays it up. Missed the layup. Shea's got the loose ball, and Shea picks up his 5th foul. 4:11 left. Shea should have just stepped away from the play, but he did hit Mathurin, and that's going to bring free throws for Benedict Mathurin. So Gilgeous-Alexander has 5 fouls with 4:11 to play. Discretion the better part of Valor, as it looks like Dagnall's going to challenge this foul call. I don't think he's going to win this. I think Shea got Mathurin on the left arm going up. 4:11 left in Game 7. Thunder 93, the Pacers 79. We'll let you know the result of the challenge on the other side. This is Thunder basketball.
Dive into the excitement where the spirit of Thunder basketball meets classic diner delights at Boomerang Diner. On Mondays, start off the week with a winning deal. Grab a mouth-watering burger for half the price. On Fridays, feast on all-you-can-eat fish and make your Fridays truly memorable. And no matter the quarter, it's always breakfast time at Boomerang. Pancakes, eggs, and more, served all day, every day. Fuel up like a champ today. Boomerang Diner. It all starts here.
Well, oftentimes this season, the Shea clip of Mathurin has been called incidental contact, but in this set of circumstances, I'd be surprised if Oklahoma City wins this challenge. Shea knew he had 4, probably should have just stepped away from Mathurin on a driving layup try. Instead, he nudged Benedict Mathurin going up, and right now has 5 fouls.
Upon review, following the gather, the arm-to-arm contact by the defender is correctly deemed a defensive foul. It is an unsuccessful challenge. 2 free throws for Mathurin.
And for a Thunder team that was so dominant in the third quarter, putting 34 points on the Pacers, the offense has slowed to a crawl since. OKC 3 of 12 shooting in the fourth with 3 turnovers, allowing Indiana a path back into this game. 93-79 Thunder. Shea's got 5 fouls, Jalen Williams 4. And Benedict Mathurin is front and center in this comeback by the Pacers with a 16-point, 11-rebound double-double, gets 2 more foul shots. He's made all 6 of his free throws in the game. Very good free thrower at 89% in the playoffs as the crowd is on its feet to encourage the Thunder. Mathurin, a deliberate routine at the line, 4:11 left. His team down 14, strokes the first, rattles it in. Thunder led 90-68 with 7:30 left in this game. Over the last 3+ minutes, Indiana is within 13 at 93-80. As Mathurin awaits the second, it's Dort, Caruso, Holmgren, SGA, and Dub for the Thunder. Mathurin readies. 4:11 left in Game 7. It's on the way. Good. So he from the line is 8 of 8. The Pacers are 19 of 25. As Indiana sets up full court pressure. Caruso fights to get it in. Calls a timeout as he couldn't get it in. That's the Thunder's final timeout. 4:11 to play, so they lost the timeout on the challenge and they burned their final timeout of Game 7 right there with 4:11 to play. Credit the Pacers. They make free throws, they set up full court pressure, and the Thunder could not wriggle free. Down to cases in Game 7. It's far from over. OKC 93, Indiana 81 with 4 minutes and 11 seconds to play. This is Thunder basketball.
At Brahms, we offer more than just burgers, shakes, and fries. We have an entire fresh market for your everyday grocery needs, from farm fresh milk to meats, freshly baked breads, and produce. We also carry a wide variety of our premium ice cream, frozen yogurt, and sherbet. And with Brahms delivery trucks running 7 days a week, our items are always fresh. Stop by your neighborhood Brahms Fresh Market for an incredibly fast, incredibly convenient grocery shopping experience so you can spend more time on things that matter most.
This is the 105th game this regular and postseason for both of these teams, and this series has been a doozy. A best of 7 of attrition as we're in Game 7 with the season and the championship in the balance. 4:11 left. Thunder sputtering down the stretch from a 22-point lead 3+ minutes ago down to a lead of a dozen on 3 of 12 fourth quarter shooting. Mathurin has the hot hand for the Pacers, scoring their last 10 on a 13-3 Indiana blitz. Caruso to inbound, Thunder out of timeouts. Runs the baseline, gets it into Shea. Gilgeous-Alexander one-on-one on Nembhard with 4:05 to play. Gilgeous-Alexander playing with 5 fouls. Settles into the half-court attack, works by the pick by Caruso, slashing right. Can't free yet, 10 to shoot. Ducking left top, and McConnell jumps at him, 8 to shoot. Shea straight away from 30. Steps back, fires, angle left 3 is on the way, short. Mathurin has the miss. 3:45 to play. Mathurin lobbing across the timeline to McConnell. Caruso on him. TJ. Back of a Nembhard pick. Grinding left. Down the lane on Shea. Jump stops. Holds. Spins. Smothered. Loses the ball. Free on the deck. Diving to secure it is Whom. The Pacers' Mathurin is tied up with 7 on the shot clock by, is it Holmgren or SGA? Couldn't tell. Mathurin is slow to get up, flexing his knees up to his midsection. Points are just really hard to come by for the Thunder right now in the fourth quarter. After a 34-point explosion in the third, only a dozen since. Shea held his ground despite his 5 fouls. McConnell had the ball squirt free as Shea popped it away. And then I think Mathurin and Shea will be the two jumping it up. Mathurin went to get it. Shea reached in to tie him up. I believe it's going to be those two. No, it's Holmgren. They allow Holmgren to jump at 7-1. Thunder should control this. Mathurin 6-7. Ball in the air. Chet left-handed tips it to SGA. Shea comes up with the biggest loose ball of this game to date. 3:30 left. Regals cross timeline with Neesmith pawing at him. Shea near midcourt. Smothered by McConnell now. 10 to shoot. He's 40 feet from the bucket. Shea the left-handed bounce. 3:15 to play. Spinning. Leaning in. Floating it off the backboard. No good. Back taps the miss, but it's grabbed by McConnell. Speed dribbling from behind Dort. Knocks it away from him. Dub has the loose ball. Big time play by the first team all-defensive player. Lou is the champ. 3 minutes left. Thunder by a dozen. Dub slashes it. Kicks to Dort. Pump faking. Closed out by Siakam. Feeds Caruso holding. Cross-court right wing to Dub. He wants three. It's online short. Holmgren has the miss, and he's fouled before he can do anything with it. Thunder a great job on the offensive backboard. They have on the night 19 second chance points, and Holmgren can push that number over 20 with successful free throws. Chet, massive in game 7 with 5 blocks, 8 rebounds, and 13 points. Thunder forcing the Pacers into 21 turnovers. Chet readies with the first. Bends his knees, dips, shoots. It rolls out. OKC is 14 of 22 foul shooting in game 7, and the door's still open with 2:47 left. Thunder's last field goal came with 7:41 to play. We're at the 2:47 mark right now. It's SGA, Jalen Williams, Lou Dort, Chet Holmgren, and Alex Caruso for the Thunder. Against Nembhard, McConnell, Mathurin, Siakam, and Neesmith for the Pacers. Second free throw good. 94-81 Thunder. 2:45 left. Nembhard streams across timeline. Picked up by Dub. Works a pick by Neesmith. Down the lane. Jump stops. Pump fakes. Gives it up. Left corner Siakam. Ladder to get it. Burrowing on Dort. Spins. Can't free. Out front to Nembhard. Steps to the wing and cranks a three on Holmgren. That's good. It's 94-84. 10-point game with 2:29 to play. Holmgren in front of the pack. To the rim. Dunks with the right hand. Chet. Don't be so mean. A sledgehammer slam. OKC by a dozen. Right baseline, Mathurin slashing. Lays it up on the run and lays it in. It's 96-86. 2:16 to play. OKC a tough time corralling Mathurin down the stretch. He's got 18 points and a dozen rebounds. Caruso to inbound. Thunder out of timeout. Gets it into Dub. Reached in on by Neesmith. Doubled by Mathurin. Up the right side to SGA. Shea cleanly across the timeline inside the final 2 minutes. Thunder by 10. 96-86. Gildas Alexander to chance of OKC. Working the dribble doubles. Needs help as Neesmith crumbles on his back, leaping, commits a foul that is hard to imagine. He's fouled out for the third time in the finals. He went airborne after Shea terminated the dribble for what reason I have no idea. 1:51 to play. Gildas Alexander to the foul line. His team on top by 10, 96-86. Neesmith is fouled out. 11 lead changes, 10 ties punctuated this game going into the locker room at halftime, but the Thunder took it over in the third, outscoring the Pacers 34-20 in the third to lead by as many as 22. Shea's first free throws on the way, perfect. Gildas Alexander's got 28 points. That Neesmith disqualification, the highest number ever in an NBA Finals, 3 times fouling out. Shea extends the Thunder lead to 11, 1:51 to play. Snaps off the second, it looks good and is. OKC 98, Indiana 86. Nembhard across the timeline, top and screen. Nembhard recovered on by Caruso. Dancing on the dribble. Shuttles to the wing, and Caruso's called for a foul with 1:41 left. So the clock stops. Alex Caruso commits his third. That means more foul shots for the Pacers with the clock stopped. Indiana's done a better job at the line in Game 7 than the Thunder. 19 of 25 for Indiana, 17 of 25 for the Thunder. And Nembhard from the line, 4 of 4 for 14 points. His first free throw is short, off the front of the iron, no good. 1:41 to play. Everything critical now. OKC by a dozen. Nembhard given the ball for the second as Caruso is shooed out of the lane by referee Josh Tiven. Andrew Nembhard eyes the rim. Crowd distracts him. It's on the way. He got that one. Pacers 9 of 11 free throwing in the fourth, trail by 11. Jalen Williams angles left to activate the attack back of a Caruso pick. Double team. Holds. Bounce feeds to Shea wide left. Shea against Siakam. Holding. 10 to shoot. Between the rings to double with 8 to shoot. Driving left on Mathurin. A step. And Mathurin fouls him from behind with 1:26 to play. So Jalen Williams goes to the free throw line. 98-87 Thunder. As OKC bowing its back at home. Strong performance in a series that has been all about wearing down the opponent. Both of these teams had an equal crack coming into the second half. Indiana led by 1 after 2. Thunder have separated themselves since. Dub bends his knees, arcs the free throw. It's on the way, good. Jalen Williams has 18. 14 in the second half. OKC 99, the Pacers 87, with 1:26 left. And Rick Carlisle will burn a timeout. No, he wants to get a sub in. Ben Shepherd checks in, TJ McConnell out. McConnell with 16 points. Mathurin 20 leading the Pacers. He also has 12 rebounds. Nembhard 15 and Siakam 16 for Indiana. Jalen Williams given the ball for the second. 2 of 3 at the line in game 7. Dribbles twice. Eyes the rim, snaps it off, and knocks it down. Thunder 100, Indiana 87. 1:26 to play. Shanna's defense. Nembhard across the timeline, shadowed by Dort. Working the perimeter. Keeps the dribble alive. Dancing. Can't free. Dort knocks it away to Dub. Oh, what a play by Lou Dort. 1:10 to play. Double across timeline. Gets to Dort right wing. Lou Holtz up the sideline to Caruso. Giving back to Williams at the midcourt line. Fouled by Siakam with 1:04 to play as the crowd now smells it. Smelling title. 187 Thunder. Thunder slapping fives right now. Not over yet, but they are closing in. As J-Dub goes back to the foul line with 1:04 to play in Game 7 of the NBA Finals. Second youngest ever participant in the NBA Finals. Looking to follow the lead of the youngest, the 77 Blazers who won it all. Dub's free throw perfect. So J-Dub's got 20. SGA 29. That tandem coming to life in a big way in Game 7. Dub in 4 of the last 5 games in the NBA Finals at 20+. Thunder 101, the Pacers 87, 1:04 left. Jalen readies with a second, same delivery. That one no good, he back rimmed it. Shepherd has the miss for the Pacers, 1 minute left. Up the right side, Mathurin. Streaming, pulls up, leaps and leans. 3-pointer straight on, no good. Long rebound, tumbles up. Mathurin has it left corner. Giving to Toppin, who's out of bounds. He's out of bounds. It's Thunder ball. That's the Pacers' 23rd turnover in Game 7 for 30 Thunder points. And right now, it looks like Madison, Wisconsin. They are jumping in the stands. Gildas Alexander. Speed dribbles, bumped by Nembhard. Jump passing to Dub across the timeline unscathed. Doubled. Maintains a dribble. Feeds up the right side to Dort, holding on the wing, 40 seconds. Caruso top of the key near midcourt to Shea. Shea with 7 to shoot. Slashing left. Drifts and kicks, right corner to Dort. Catch and shoot rainbow 3 is on the way. An air ball overshooting the rim by 2 feet. 32.4 left, and a foul coming on Mathurin, who knocks Holmgren to the ground. Caruso plays the crowd. They're up. They're at him at Paycom Center. Thunder 101, the Pacers 87 with 32.4 seconds left. And Chet Holmgren, with his best game of this series, is at the foul line to apply finishing touches, baby. Listen. Chet readies with the first. Bends his knees, he dips, shoots, finishing touches applied. 102-87 Thunder, the benches have been emptied. It's all over but the shouting and the partying, and that's going to go long into the night tonight, baby. Caruso out, SGA out, Dort out to hugs from Mark Daigneault. J-Dub is hunched over, crying, I think, in joy. He can't believe it. Caruso embraces him. 32.4 left. Chet's second is up and good. 103-87 Thunder. 32 seconds left. Mathurin, played by Dylan Jones. Dancing and dashing down the lane. Comes to the rim, lays it up and lays it in. 25.6 to play. A.J. Mitchell deep in the backcourt, doubled. Mathurin knocked it away, gets it low left. Steps to the rim, lays it up on Dylan Jones. Can't convert, but Jones fouls him with 19.5 left. That gives Mathurin 2 more free throws. He's risen on a night when Tyrese Halliburton was lost. with 4:55 left in the opening quarter to a tough injury to watch. Mathurin, 22 points and 13 rebounds tonight. Shea and Mark Dagnall share a massive smile. Dubs in tears. Jalen Williams in tears. Tears of joy. Mathurin's first free throw is up. Good. 103-90. The Pacers en route to their lowest scoring game in the playoffs. Thunder en route to their first ever NBA championship. The chorus is OKC inside Paycom Center. Indeed. How about O'Shea? Gilgeous-Alexander, the MVP, with a 29-point, 12-assist double-double in the deciding game. Mathurin awaits the second. Tonight's OG&E Power Player of the game is Shea. OG&E enters his life second free throw. Good. 19.5 to play. It's 103-91. Kenrich Williams receives the inbound pass. Thunder fans feel this moment. The uncommon young team proves to be unstoppable. It's over at Paycom Center. Final in Game 7, the Thunder 103, the Pacers 91. A dream realized. The storybook season is complete. The final chapter reads, the Oklahoma City Thunder are the 2025 NBA champions. Loud City party hardy. Your Thunder, undeniably the best in basketball in 24-25, storming through the league with incredible domination, offering an epic season for the ages and winning an epic NBA Finals for the ages. In Game 7, 103-91, the Pacers the final to fall as this monumental moment, 17 seasons in the making, OKC has seen it through to wear the crown. Treasure this. Cherish this. The Oklahoma City Thunder are the 2025 NBA champions. And you, the greatest sixth man in the land, have been a massive contribution to it. This Thunder squad climbing the stairway to hoop heaven. Alex Caruso, the only man to the mountaintop previously, helped navigate them in that direction with a massive first half. Thunder a dominant third quarter as they're congratulating one another on the court right now. What a season, what a team, and what a night. Oh, baby. Big time celebration coming in Oklahoma. Maybe the biggest night in this state's history. And I reflect back just over 30 years, the 30-year anniversary of the darkest, most tragic event in Oklahoma City. The Muir Building bombing, as Jay Will is standing up right now, playing to the crowd, and the crowd responds. That bombing triggered the Oklahoma standard, a standard the Thunder have aspired to authentically deliver themselves. And they've done a great job of that. The resilience to bounce back up when you're punched and knocked down. This is a team that every loss they incurred in the playoffs never drew a second setback as they found a way to continue to win. Took no shortcuts en route to this championship. They played for each other unselfishly, unifying to have each other's backs throughout. That is the Oklahoma standard. And the Thunder bring it full circle. A monumental moment is definitely moving, honoring this great city, its heritage, its history, as the Thunder make this a night for all in Oklahoma, for Oklahomans to stand tall. We all celebrate this reward, this accomplishment, as the Thunder turn tragedy into triumph with this run to a first ever NBA championship. Kaysen Wallace putting the headset on downstairs to join me as the Thunder win it 103-91 over the Pacers tonight. As Kaysen is, I think, preparing himself for the NBA championship t-shirt and hat, and he's going to put on the headset here in a moment. It was a dominant third quarter. This game was there for either team to grab. The Pacers led by 1 at halftime, but Oklahoma City went on a rampage of 21-2 at one point in the third, outscoring Indiana 34-20 to win Game 7. 103-91. Strains of We Are the Champion right now inside Paycom Center. Kaysen Wallace puts a headset on downstairs and joins me. Kaysen, can you hear me okay?
Yes, sir.
Let me know what your emotions are
She's
to win it all.
Golly, we won it on the biggest stage. Blessings. Blessings.
Yeah, this game was right there to be had either way. You're down 1 at halftime, but you guys came out like piranha in that third quarter. What was important there for you? You seemed to win every loose ball.
Yeah, we've seen them come back, and we just had to finish it. We couldn't let them keep their confidence in the game.
Kaysen, this team has been in Oklahoma City for 17 seasons. This title has been that long in the making. You're in your second season. What's your experience? What are you feeling right now?
Man, this is unbelievable. Man, this is way better than I expected it to be. I can't even put it into words, man.
You had 3 steals in an incredibly important stretch in this game. Caruso had 3 as well. What were you guys thinking coming in terms of impacting Game 7?
Let's compete with each other. Let's see who gets the most steals. You know, we both dogs on that end of the floor, and, you know, we just trying to compete within the game.
You guys saw Game 6 go their way pretty decisively on Thursday. What did it take to rally and rise up the way you did to take this thing home on your floor tonight? As the Larry O'Brien Trophy is coming out to midcourt right now, it'll soon be held by all of you, Kaysen. What did it take to make this happen tonight?
It took all of us. That's what it took.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Kaysen Wallace joining me downstairs. It's Caruso is the first to sport the NBA championship t-shirt and hat. It's his second. He helped the Lakers win it all. The Holy Grail belongs to the Thunder. The Larry O'Brien Trophy being given to OKC at center court as Isaiah Hartenstein, holding his child, is pumping his fist and enjoying every moment of the adulation the crowd is showering on the 2025 NBA champion Thunder. The presentation will be made here in a couple of moments. We're going to keep it here. And we will, as Clay Bennett is on stage right now, hugging and appreciating his players. Oh, what a heart he has. And he's a man that all of these guys love playing for, as well as Sam Presti, as well as Mark Daignault, an organization that is just impeccable top to bottom. Adam Silver hugging Clay Bennett right now, right at where the Larry O'Brien Trophy is, as the Thunder are NBA champs. I'm going to keep saying it, and I'll say it in my sleep tonight. What a moment, what a night. And we're going to send it down for audio downstairs. Well, no mics yet, but all they do is win, 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 and that was the Thunder season to a T. 68 regular season wins and 16 more in the playoffs. It took 84, and the Thunder one of 4 teams all time to ever achieve at least an 84-win season. This is an historically great team by so many different measurements, and tonight, as the second youngest to ever participate in the NBA Finals, they bow their back and rise up at home against a gutty, extraordinary effort by the Indiana Pacers to win their first NBA championship. A dominant second half in which every loose ball was theirs. They forced 23 turnovers to 32 points. That fueled them to the 12-point win at 103-91. As Clay Bennett and Sam Presti embrace, and the crowd loves every minute of that. What a team they are. And J-Dub jumps in. Dub shed tears before the final horn sounded tonight. Again, remember, after his rookie season, he was a correspondent for NBA TV as a player in the NBA Finals. 2 years later, he's going to help hoist the Larry O'Brien NBA Championship Trophy. What a saga, what a story this young squad has been. Relentless in their pursuit of playing the final game and winning the final game this season. They didn't say it often, but that has been their internal goal throughout, and they believed it was possible, and they have delivered tonight. 103-91 the final, Oklahoma City over Indiana. It took all 7 games in the NBA Finals to do it. Game 7, an extraordinary celebration of this team's spirit and identity. Built to lead as large as 22, the Pacers, which has been their trait all playoffs, fought all the way back to within 10, but the Thunder made the finishing plays to conclude what is quite a night. Nobody's left this building, and nobody will. Maybe they won't as we work our way deep into the night. 103-91 the final. The Thunder win Game 7 by a dozen. And we soon will have the Larry O'Brien Trophy presentation as Lisa Salters of ABC TV has a microphone right now. Adam Silver alongside where Thunder players and Sam Presti are at the moment, but the mic has yet to be activated. The night began with Christian Chenoweth delivering just a moving, spine-tingling national anthem and concludes with the Thunder winning their first ever title. All right, here we go.
And the 2025 Bill Russell NBA Finals Most Valuable Player Award. Here is ABC's Lisa Salters.
Thank you. Joined by Oklahoma City Thunder Chairman Clay Bennett, General Manager Sam Presti, and Head Coach Mark Daigneault. Here to present the Larry O'Brien Trophy is NBA Commissioner Adam Silver.
Thank you, Lisa. These finals showcased a new generation of stars in the NBA and two great cities that could not be prouder of their teams. To the Indiana Pacers, throughout these playoffs, they never, ever gave up. Congratulations on a great run. And to the Oklahoma City Thunder, a team-first mentality, homegrown all-stars, and a very special culture. Clay Bennett, Sam Presti, Coach Daigneault, and this amazing team. Congratulations, you're the 2025 NBA champions.
As you look at that Larry O'Brien Trophy, what is the first thing that comes to mind about the journey that it took to finally be able to lift it up?
Well, the first thing is Oklahoma has a true team and not just a winner. These guys represent all that's good. At a young age, they prioritize winning, they prioritize sacrifice, and this just kind of unfolded very quickly. But you have to give the credit to the guys, and we're super grateful to have these guys representing us.
Sam, you said it. The rebuild started just 6 years ago. Just how did everything come together so quickly?
Age is a number. Sacrifice and maturity is a characteristic, and these guys have it in spades, and it's a result. And it's a privilege to work with these guys. An absolute privilege.
Congratulations to you. Now let's hear from your head coach, Mark. Mark, you told us once that if we replayed your life over 10 million times, that you would only be here, the NBA Finals, once. And that you're not supposed to be here. You are now an NBA championship winning head coach. How did you get here?
First of all, I don't know if Sam did this, but I want to congratulate Indiana on a great season. They were a stiff opponent. And this was a dream for everybody here at one point in our lives. There was one point where we didn't know if we were going to be in the NBA. From players to staff to coaches, it's a privilege. We're incredibly grateful for it.
Mark, what, in your mind, what is the most special thing about this group?